Oh Lord. All right. I did, man. I was in there trying to gush to my brother about the shit, man. They put their foot in this shit. Dr, what's up, man? Lord. All right. I did, man. I was in there trying to gush to my brother about the shit, man. They put their foot in this shit. DR, what's up, man? Oh Lord. Hey, that's not what I want. Oh, let's give it up, Cleveland.
Give it up for what?
I thought we was at a concert.
Oh, we got something going on. The mic sounds weird. What's going on?
I don't know. You tell me.
Sounds like you're far away.
Like I'm what?
Sounds like you're far away from your mic.
Is
But
this
you're not.
better?
No, it doesn't. That didn't even change it.
Man.
Is it your headset mic?
Probably not.
Bam, 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 bam.
There we go.
7.0.
Now.
Oh, that's better. Of our city, of our city.
Alright, bro. What the hell we watching today?
Hold on. Turn the lights on. Yeah. Yummy. French toast.
What?
French toast. I had a little bit of French toast left over. I just smashed. Couple bites.
You lucky I went there slapping out your hand.
Yeah. I would have been really mad because French toast is bomb. And waste good food like that. Look at me just wheeling around, bro. I'm like all over the place today. Just like everywhere. You need to chill out, bro. I'm tired of you raising your hand in defeat already.
I ain't got nothing. I got nothing. Except for the fact that I lost the national championship game.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man. But
Oh.
like I was telling Black Hand, it's crazy because I still couldn't get nobody to come to my fucking school. So,
Man.
I don't fucking fuck with it, man. For real. I should have left when I had a chance, when I had a job offer, but they was offering me fucking. They wanted me to go to another school and rebuild them.
Yep.
And I'm like, I wasn't trying to hear all that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Did all of that with a fucking freshman ass quarterback. Buddy was green as shit.
We just won our third straight national championship yesterday.
Oh,
At Rice.
congrats.
Thank you.
Niggas out here just winning trophies and shit.
Yeah, my Rice dynasties, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Oh wait, hold on. good song in a while.
Just seeing Ninja on that damn thumbnail.
This right here.
It's a lot of motherfucking streamers and shit that's been canceled this past what?
Oh yeah.
Hey, that shit crazy.
Shit's going down this year. It's a height to live. You like the sniff.
Guess motherfuckers should stop talking to minors. Be alright.
No, yeah, I thought it was. It seems like so easy, right?
Man.
It seems like it should be so easy.
Oh, this the shit Black Karen was telling me about.
Oh, from Chisel?
Yeah.
I got one on here that we gotta decide. This guy animated 20 minutes of Bernie Mac jokes. I thought that might be kind of funny.
Well, you thought wrong.
Alright. Well, I don't watch it by myself. I ain't got no problem with that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no problem watching it.
Don't make me jump through this camera
I'm
and
gonna
fight
watch
you
it.
right now.
Because I'm gonna watch it.
Cause I'm in a slightly fighting mood, and
Alright.
just slightly, you know, I'm getting slightly belligerent.
Bring it.
I'm ready to swing on somebody or this fan.
Do it.
I decided not to.
Alright, that's fair.
So what we got? Mostly chiseled video. Oh, I do got a. I got a cinnamon toast candy video.
Oh, bet. Let's get it.
Yeah, put one out. You want me to send you the link?
Sure. Or you can tell me. I can look at it. What's his name again? Cinnamon Toast Ken?
Yeah. I'm about to say it's there. It should come here exactly. That one right there. Yeah. Cause I'll be messy like that sometimes. I want to see some trash ball ass shit. You know? It's the end of the week.
Got you.
Why not?
Obsessed with this.
We all gotta reset anyways. Let's use this Sunday to be trashy.
Oh, but not with this song. Come on.
You can be trashy and smooth.
Oh, okay.
You just gotta know how to do it.
Yeah, sounds tough, honestly. A lot of work.
It is. It is. I'm not speaking from experience.
Okay.
I'm just
My show was gonna
trashy.
ask. My show was gonna ask.
Bro, that used to be my worst problem when it came to girls, cause they always used to think that I was, you know, out there doing shit. Because you know how you socialize with motherfuckers. Like I guess I knew how to socialize. And like you doing this, you doing that. It's like no. It just like, you know, motherfuckers just be cool for real. I used to get accused of being trashy, and that shit hurt my heart.
I stopped in shock when I saw you with another fella. Oh wow.
The law.
Tires. The rest of the playlist.
Did my OBS just crash? It said it. My computer just said it did, but I don't think it did. Oh, I can't hear. Yeah, something crashed. What is that sound?
The bells?
So, did it crash or didn't it? I don't think it did.
I don't think so. I think
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I think you're good. I think it just was because the song was just quiet. There's the music video was quiet.
No, I got a notification
Oh.
in my corner, in the corner of my PC. Reconnection successful. Oh, I know this song.
I figured.
Yeah, it's that shit.
From you, where young. This was my Guitar Hero song back in the day.
Yeah, I hate this song.
Yeah, that's why you was singing it. Gotcha, man.
That was the song of hatred.
Piece of shit that guy is. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. He's a real Dominic Mysterio. And then he just lets it. What a piece of shit. What a Dominic Mysterio. Bullshit.
Welcome to the 2024 me and my homie Olympic Games here,
Shit, Olympics.
right here in good old US of A.
What are we doing?
First tradition of me and my homie Olympic Games is to make sure that you got plenty of money to spend. Donate it to the needy, which is me, not him, just me.
Not quite.
First tradition, get that out the way. Give me every cent you have.
Every extra cent you got.
Second
Even the
tradition,
not extra ones, honestly.
grab a snack, preferably something salty as hell that'll dehydrate you.
Got gushers, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Not gonna work. I'm gonna need you to get like a
They're almost
pickle,
gone.
a salted pickle. You're probably gonna need something to drink.
Yeah, I will though. That I will still do that. I got it though, right here. Okay.
And the third tradition is to just, sit back and probably text someone, some foul words.
I got it. I know, you gotta text someone that you've been thinking about for a long, long time you haven't talked to in years, like an ex that you really like still. You gotta tell them to confess your feelings.
I don't know. That's too much. I think we
Nope.
should just leave
Nope.
it to three
Nope.
words,
No.
3 foul words. Keep it short and sweet. FUB, you suck toes, like short and sweet.
Nope.
Moon sky gray.
Nope.
Throw them off if you want to.
I don't agree with this at all. I can't condone this. I can't.
I don't condone it.
I can't.
Don't listen to the shit I just said.
Yeah, don't listen to it. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that was coming from a weird place.
Yeah, I can tell. I don't know where you just put that away. All right, just put that away.
I don't want to though, man.
Whatever, man.
I bet you like this song too.
I do love this song. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
I bet.
Yeah. Try your best not to. Yep. See, you already lost. See, I was gonna say try your best not to
I
sing
don't
it.
like it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
already
like
lost.
I hate
You already
this
lost. You already
song.
started.
There's no way.
I couldn't even finish telling you to not sing it, and you were already singing.
This is that bullshit. I bet you. Yeah, I bet this is your favorite song to listen to.
Now let me go.
I never cracked. Well, I never. I never.
You want to get any large group of white people unified.
Can you turn that up, partner?
Would you turn it up, guys? I love that.
I got you, dog. I got you.
I love that song. I bet you. I promise you. Especially around my age. Around our age, I guess. He's a real awkward dancing in there and shit.
Yep, man.
Really, just I can play the part well. I mean, I
as long as we having a good time, for real.
All right. Hey. Oh wait, there is one song I wanted to show you. It's from Buddy. He did another mashup, and then we can roll right into the show with that. What's his name? Max. Oh, there he is.
Such a fucking weird ass
Check this.
video.
It's such a weird video.
Yeah, by Outkast.
Check this.
A lot of you want
Yes.
Green
Yes.
Day.
Wrote Hey Ya.
And I love Green Day and Outkast.
That's what I'm saying.
Mac G.
Matt Blocky, man, he's the homie. I heard this one yet. I was waiting for it out.
Buddy, getting it.
He go. He be going in, man.
Damn, kind of wish Green Day did right here, y'all.
Yeah, right.
Guns up.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, that shit go hard.
He does good work, man.
That shit
He's
go
got-
hard.
He's got skills, man.
Mac. Way to fucking kill that shit.
Max G go hard, man. Now.
Worst taxi driver in history. That's the same thing Blackhand told me. He's like, bro, we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
Yeah, I haven't heard about this one, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I only heard. I seen. Okay. Like I was scrolling Twitter and I seen. Like I read the headline, but I didn't watch the video. So then, like a few days later, or like a day later, that's when Black Hammer was like, Chisel made a video, and he's like, he asked me if I watched it, and he was like, yo, he's like, yeah, I'd have to go find that guy. I had to have, like we got serious beef, so yeah, I'm curious to see what happened for real, because I ain't seen the video at all.
I bet. Worst taxi driver. Oh man. Oh shit!
Alright, so
What
if
the
you are
fuck?
unfamiliar, let me catch you up to speed. This
The
past
hell just
weekend,
happened?
evidently out in the UK, there was a violent stabbing taking place in the back seat of this
Yeah, they look
cab
like they were
driver's
trying to yab
vehicle.
him
But for
up.
whatever reason, this man decided to participate in the mannequin challenge while somebody getting poked up.
Uncle Jay! Uncle Jay!
Go.
All went along,
Is he
man was
walking
balking,
on
and it
Jesus
turned into
Christ.
cutting season this summer in a completely different way. I'm not understanding how
the
one
fuck?
can fall so deep into a shock that they completely forget how to function.
They was
granted,
trying to yab
I ain't
my
never
boy
found
up.
myself in
Dude,
this position
dude, that
before.
guy got,
Let me
he
tell you
definitely got
something.
yabbed in
There
the
ain't
back.
no
He
reason
definitely
he got
why
caught
you
a few
sit
times for
over
sure.
here Like
Oh, for
somebody just
sure.
pressed the pause button. That makes no sense.
Tight,
To make
tight.
matters worse,
In the back.
not
Go,
only
he
did
said,
he not
go,
drive
man,
the
go.
vehicle to move forward, he was watching what was happening with no reaction outside of just sitting there.
Like go.
I mean, he
Frozen
froze,
in
bro.
time.
He froze.
Make it make sense, bro.
This is damage to the front
That's
end
why
of your car,
he's a taxi
which
driver,
hit his
not a
car
getaway
in the
driver.
rear. Your car.
Can he be
hit
a
his
driver
car.
at that point?
Also, if you'd like to
And
see
he
the
could just be
uncensored
a
version of the
driver
video, it's up on my Patreon
and
right
move.
now, patreon.com/ChiselTheAdonis.
He froze, man.
Top pin comment. But you can probably find this video uncensored.
Sprayed up on my
across
boy.
the
My boy
internet.
getting
Shouldn't
yabbed
be
up.
fine. But if you'd like to support,
They just
great.
broke your
If not,
window and
that's
everything.
Great too. All I ask is that you hit the like button and also subscribe. Really can help a brother out.
Chills. This is how real it is to The Rock.
Now, I wanted to give this brother some slack, because granted, given the way that he looks, he's probably pushing 50 or already in his 50, or maybe he looks young for his 60s,
He's
right?
going
But
slow
if
as
he has
shit.
vision that just so happens to be impaired, to where he can't identify that there are
They
blades
was walking-
on
they
the
was
scene,
walking on the
why
scene.
are you behind the
This guy is
wheel?
like-
Why? This man
He's not a
pleading
getaway
with
driver.
this passenger to get out of the car because he sees his vehicle's getting destroyed.
As soon as my
But you
window
don't
got
see it's
busted,
kinda
I would've
difficult
got
for him
out
to
of
do so
there.
at the moment. Man's is legitimately fighting for his life back there. Homie's taking on the freaking 6 paths of pain, and he's fixing to turn into Jiraiya in few seconds. But the driver, for whatever reason, figured it's better to sit here in park, remain in neutral, with no kind of momentum going in any direction.
I need him
than
out.
just floor
I need
it,
him out the
Put your
car.
foot on the gas and get out of harm's
I need him out
way.
the car.
Because here's one thing that
You
did
can't be
not
bringing these
register
knife
in my
fights to my car.
while
Get
I
out
was
my
watching
car.
nothing register in the
Y'all
driver's
fight
mind.
outside my car.
You
Yeah, I'll
see
fight out
people
there.
trying to
Y'all fight
eviscerate,
outside the car.
Y'all gotta fight
eradicate,
outside.
and eliminate
Time out,
the
time
individual
to
in your
fuck out.
backseat.
Time to fuck
What
out.
makes you think
You know what I'm saying?
that
You gotta
they
step
won't
up. You
say,
gotta get big in there.
this man's a witness? Let's just fucking stab
He was
him
fighting
up
a
too.
whole fucking starting five.
Turn
Well,
this
you
on.
gotta get out,
Now,
man.
don't
You gotta
get me
get out.
wrong. I recognize Mans is just
You
trying to
gotta
make
get
an
out.
honest living. You picking people up, you dropping people off, and suddenly you find yourself transported 16 years into the past.
Look,
of 2008
point guard over
on
there
set of
slashing.
Jasmine
Slash.
Sullivan,
They're gonna
busting
shoot
windows out
guard
your
over
car,
there.
glass shattering all over your goddamn backseat. Stone Cold
Whole
Steve
starting
Austin not
five
making
out
a
there.
sudden
I'm
appearance,
good.
but it sounds as if he is. And you turning around, watching somebody getting poked up. Nicole Brown
I'm
Simmons,
saying.
Jeffrey Dahmer victim in the back seat, and
Man.
you're like, oh no, you gotta get up out
Yeah,
of the
but
car.
what do
But
you-
sir,
I mean, man,
your
you gotta get
escape-
out the car.
Your escape rope
Oh.
is put your feet, put
No.
your foot on
No.
the gas, and
My
dance
escape rope is you getting out the
forward,
car.
sir. Don't just sit
Punch
there.
Get
the
out.
gas,
Get out.
dog.
Get out my car.
Get
Get out
Punch
my car.
the gas.
Get out of my
Use your
car.
common sense.
After
Then to
you
make
punch
things
the
even more
gas.
confusing, had this
Get out.
just been a stranger
Get out my
who
car.
jumped into your back seat and you never seen
Get out
them
my
before,
car.
I can understand why you would be perplexed, flummoxed, flabbergasted, astonished as to what's transpiring into your back seat. But this dude was a passenger mere seconds ago, stepped out of the vehicles, got ambushed, and then jumped back into the car. It's not like you never seen this dude before. He just was a participant in the payment that just hit your account.
Ambushed the
needless
shit out
to
of my
say,
boy.
If he jumped back in there,
Yeah, but he didn't pay for the second ride. He didn't pay for the second ride.
He go cash app you. He go cash app you. You gotta make sure you live though.
Let alone try to plead with this man.
Yeah, you gotta
see
pay for my
somebody trying to
windows and all
fend
that
off
shit.
enemies, and you over here, get out of my car. I
Yeah.
need you to step out of my car. What's wrong with you?
Ain't
Now
on my
not the
car.
time to have a conversation.
Get
I'm
that
not-
food down here.
You could
not a
drive
conversation.
several miles
You-
away.
I'd have
and
yabbed
then
the
Yeah,
the
the car.
goddamn driver up.
You don't stay there
Out the car.
and
I'd
start
have
having
yabbed.
a conversation.
Yeah. That's what you
That
get.
doesn't make
If I
sense. It's
took
not
if I took some, you
mustn't
taking
think that
some
any of
too.
us
already
are going to
died.
be
You
killed.
already
But
died.
what's crazy is about
You
the
already
entire
worried about
situation
me.
is the fact that
You ain't worried about me.
Exactly,
Yeah,
my
the
dying
car.
breath. I would
Yeah,
yab
the
your
car.
ass a few times.
Until he
Why
started
you ain't
seeing
drive,
money.
dude?
You need to get out of the car.
coming, going somewhere, my
Hey, take money off, I'll give you
Right.
Don't worry.
That's what you worry about. Just go.
Jesus Christ, Batman, how
Oh, yeah,
convenient
money.
is that?
Okay,
Color me
cool.
tickled pink. In the back seat, saw nothing but blades. Driver didn't know how to operate his vehicle. Turned into Corey Harris.
Do you ever recall having
Your boy.
having a driver's license?
I knew I had.
Then
That go
mysteriously,
your
seconds
boy.
later, Mans pulls out some bands,
Your boy.
hands you some money, and you transmogrifying to Lewis Hamilton
like
and Dale
Taxi
Earnhardt
Driver.
Jr. What part of the game
Your
is
boy.
this? What
Shit,
kind of
me.
ninjutsu the
I don't know
driver
them.
had going on?
I don't know
recognize
them.
Color up.
Mans is
Look at the
clearly
color
old,
up,
don't
nigga.
know
That
what's
ain't, but that
happening.
ain't
What
got
you
nothing to
can't
do
tell
with
me
it,
is
man.
all
Them
of
your
them are
homies.
confused.
No way, bro.
suspicious?
You ain't find
Your
that
boy.
suspicious.
Another one of your boys, right? You don't
Nah.
find that.
You don't find that
See, you don't find.
Could you
don't-
imagine if Mans got
Bro, you
murked
don't
in that
find
back
that-
seat and the
They don't
cab
play
driver
for us,
never
dog.
took off and he was
Them
so
niggas
worried
don't
about
play
the
for
damages
us.
to his vehicle that he allowed
Bro,
you
what the hell,
to
man?
end
Why
up
you gotta
being
just jump
deceased. You
around,
find
man?
yourself on Snake Way, make it to King Yemma's table, hop onto King Kai's planet, and they showing the play-by-play footage of how you got sent to the afterlife, and your final words was, and to think there were people
Hey,
in the comment
funny, but
sections
damn,
retweeting,
man.
quote tweeting, talking about
Hey,
well,
yeah,
maybe
my boy,
the
yeah.
driver didn't take off because something could have possibly been obstructing his path. Do you realize how stupid of a claim that just so happens to be?
Yeah.
You got Link, Marth, Ike, and Roy going to war in your back seat, and you not stepping on the gas because, well, UPS is dropping off packages. Might I add, they were tracking the miles per hour below. This man had nothing in front of him because remember, mere seconds before, he hit the reverse when he noticed what was transpiring outside.
Relationship with your
Oh my God.
Closing remarks. I don't know what's going on in London. I don't know what's transpiring in the streets of
Yeah,
UK.
it
Every
ain't
time
good.
I hear
It
about
ain't
violent
good.
crime, somebody just so happened to be getting stabbed. Now, granted,
Yeah,
would you rather
guns.
be stabbed or shot like you can be here in the States? One way or another.
I don't
gonna
know.
need
I might
cab
rather be
drivers
shot.
to put their foot on the
I'm trying
gas
to tell
when
you.
their lives
I don't know.
is in
Now
danger.
you
To
get
hell
hurt,
with the doggone
bro.
Like my
passion.
boys, like
You,
my brother
sir,
say,
have
man,
the
you
power
get
behind
like
the
like
wheel
Black
of
Ass say,
the
you got to see the
So
whites
you
of
find
somebody's
yourself in this
eyes.
position on a very
Yeah, to
unfortunate
stab
situation.
You know what I'm saying?
somebody.
Yeah, like
Put
bro,
your foot
that's some
on
personal
the gas.
shit.
There is no reason why your survival skills, your survival awareness
He doesn't
is
have
on
them.
zero.
He's
Turn
like
your
one of those
game
goats that
sliders
freezes
up.
and falls
Change
over.
the difficulty
He did one of
on
these
your
moves, right?
settings from
Yeah.
Heisman
You
to
don't move like-
because you
you don't
make
move
it
like
way
camera
much
froze.
harder than it needs to be. Because if you just messed around and got poked up, it turned into a scene from Troy, and homie stabbed you right there on your neck,
Oh God. Yeah, that was crucial.
and your
Yeah.
family had to watch the play-by-play. They'd be asking themselves, well, why the fuck ain't he put his foot on the gas?
Facts though. Facts though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, nobody got sent to the shadow realm at the conclusion
got his first
of this
title.
altercation. However, if Mans
Yeah,
was trying to
same.
go and get his get back, I know a man who can hold you down. Chris.
You're gonna have to die.
United States champion.
You gonna have to die.
Gonna do what I think is easy.
Oh,
That's what
God.
I'm saying, bro. I'm finna go find that taxi. I'm finna go find that driver. And now I'm
He's got a
gonna
lot
yab
of-
him a few times.
He's got a lot of Chris Benoit footage on that. He's got a lot of Chris Benoit footage on that.
Because I'm pretty sure that's fair use of shit.
I'm not saying he should have killed him.
I'm sure it is.
I appreciate
They
you
don't give a
watching the
fuck
entire
about
video. Feel free to
Yeah.
hit that like
Use
button
it.
if you
Use it.
enjoyed
They like, fuck it, I don't give a
hit that
shit.
subscribe
Yeah,
if you haven't
yeah.
already.
Check it,
YouTube
yeah.
acknowledged me with 100,000 subscribers, but they've given me nothing since.
Nothing.
Help me get to 1 million so I can put it up on the wall. It's up there by itself.
By itself.
It's gonna have some
So yeah,
company.
guys, I almost died.
Oh, so now we
Someone
got-
threw my car tonight.
Someone threw a spear through your car?
Yeah, Black Ant told me
Like, I'll
about
show
this
you
one
how
too.
bad it is.
I read the title, but like, is it an actual spear?
That's what it
Oh,
is.
yeah, that's a spear. Damn, that is a spear.
How do you?
That's a legitimate
I beg
spear.
your pardon? Who's
Where did you get a
throwing Britney
spear?
Spears in
And who?
2024?
And where?
Man,
How? When?
Who do you have?
Where do you
with?
get- yeah,
Tarzan,
what?
Xerxes,
I have so many
Leonidas,
questions.
Achilles, Okoye?
Leonidas.
What part of the game
Ah,
is
shit.
this?
So yeah, guys, I almost
Can you?
died. Somebody
So yeah, you probably
threw my
shouldn't
car
take it
tonight.
out either, because yeah, you gotta
I need y'all to
report that.
understand,
So it's like,
had
Right.
there been no video evidence, you couldn't even go to the police
Yeah, and
and
tell them
say
someone-
something
yeah.
like this and
I
expect
mean, you could
them to
drive up
believe
with
you.
that spear
You
still
might
stuck
get
in there.
checked into
How?
mental
Did,
asylum
it's in the
before
drive. It's in the
evening
steering
is
column. I
even
don't think you.
concluded.
You
I don't
got
think
it.
it's that
How do you
deep. It didn't
have
look it was
somebody
that
throw a
deep in there,
spear?
though.
We need to find
Looked like it lost momentum when it
CCTV
got to the-
footage of that strip that this lady
we gotta
was
see it again.
driving on, or she was parked at,
You're not
or she
driving
just
with
so
that.
happened to leave her vehicle idle
Like,
at.
okay, we'll call the
Because
cops at
whoever
least.
created
Somebody
Look at it.
call
it to be
somebody.
apprehended
Yeah, at least,
expeditiously
yeah.
and
Call
interrogated
it- fuck.
profusely as to why they thought this was a good idea. I need you to understand that I don't even know where outside of antique stores
I'd
that
have been
they
like,
sell
what? Black Panther coming back?
this individual would have had
Just said,
to have
I'm making the
crafted
unilateral
the spear
decision to call the
themselves. This is
police.
probably descendants of a blacksmith
Jesus Christ.
who had several kills at
You
war
use that word.
years ago.
One
Now
more
terrorizing
time.
the streets, throwing spears.
I will upend this entire setup.
Gonna show you how bad it is.
No, you won't do it.
But yeah,
See, look, it's up
ran
barely
to
in
my
there.
Steering wheel and everything.
I'm not.
So
I'm still not driving.
yeah, me.
Consider the sheer accuracy
That
of
was a good
somebody
try.
throwing a spear through a
See,
dry
Not
accurate enough,
windshield
though.
That's
in
the-
accurate
contact
enough.
Shut
with
up.
the
Shut
steering
the
wheel.
fuck
This ain't a situation like the Trump
Clearly,
shooter
they missed their
400,
target,
500
so.
feet away from the target, and you just so happen to
Tried
miss.
to-
Somebody is throwing
How could you?
a
Oh my
spear
god.
from however far it may have been.
You get
Clearly,
assassinated by a
Side
spear,
of the
bro.
windshield
I'd be
and
so
hit you at the
mad.
top
On your way to
of the
work and
steering
shit.
I'd be
wheel. If
so
the person
mad.
who threw its job was to then disable Shorty's vehicle and prevent it from driving. Also, putting it in a situation to where you don't deploy the airbag.
Look at the
This
angle,
was a
though.
bullseye
That's a
of
great, that's a
throw.
crazy shot.
This is the type of shit that would
Somebody
make me
threw
have to
that,
leave
right?
the country. I might
I don't know.
consider
Is there
leaving
video?
the globe. Take me to Mars.
I don't think
SpaceX
so.
me. I'm
Probably
on
not,
X.
huh?
In space. I'm a Martian now.
I'm a
not
Martian
safe where
now.
I am. Shorty don't need to hire security. She need to go hire some astronauts, hop on a goddamn spaceship tomorrow, and get the
Man.
fuck up out of here, bro.
Man.
Because you're not safe in the state.
Man.
Shut up and take my money.
Now, I know, when it comes to the internet, you damn near gotta take everything with a grain of salt. This could have easily been something that was fabricated, where somebody clearly is attempting to go viral and get some clicks and some views. However, let's just assume
But, like,
it is indeed legitimate.
how are they gonna
Furthermore,
sustain
let's
that?
just consider
Are they just
the
gonna
sheer
continually
force
get
that's
spears thrown
necessary
at them everywhere they
for
Right,
go?
spear
that's
to
how they
pierce through
become
the
famous,
windshield,
the
then
spear
make
girl.
contact with the steering
Yeah, it's like,
wheel.
sir, you
'Cause
go
from
viral for a
somebody
spear
standing in very
video,
close
but how do you
proximity to the
sustain
car,
that?
How you
they're
parlay
able to
that
go and force
to a
the
Yeah,
career?
and have
Where is the
pierce
parlay from?
the windshield to create the
You're just
way
gonna
that it
continually
appears
getting
at
speared?
this
You're gonna be
particular
at
point in
dinner
the
one day?
video. I think somebody would have to
Yeah.
pull
Oh, the
it
spear
from
came
some
through my
They start
living room
doing
and then back
something
to
like
your
that.
spear
And that
skits.
goes to show.
Yeah, for real.
Sleep.
Oh, God!
It's not your first job, because who would select a spear by choice?
Shut up,
There's
dude.
spear chuckers out
Oh,
here.
what was the
and
dude
y'all
that
not
last
safe
week
in
that
the
was the most-
streets.
oh,
I need
man.
this
Oh,
woman's
yeah,
location
yeah.
publicized so we all know not to go to that neighborhood. Motherfuckers is throwing
Like, use
spears
that
out here,
shit.
fam.
And then you got- Oh, wait, look, here it is. They're taking it out. Oh, yeah, that's a spear.
Whoa.
He said, whoa.
That's a real life spear.
That looks like a security guard. He probably shouldn't be the one touching it.
Crazy.
Damn, why you disrespect Buddy like
Bro, it does not look like a cop. He's got a polo on.
that? True.
When's the last time you saw a cop?
Shut up, bro.
with a polo?
Let him do what he gonna do.
It's always a fake ass cop when they pull up in a polo.
5, 6 pounds, something like
It's
that.
always like a security guard.
Yeah. It's gonna put some weight on it.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Whew. Man.
That's crazy,
I could've
yo.
died.
That's nuts.
Right through me, bro.
That's definitely not how a cop would be talking.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
definitely. You could have been
Okay,
killed, bro.
All right, Crack. Let him do his job.
Homie barely even a rent-a-cop, bro.
Jewel Spears.
Ruining evidence.
Called his ass out instantly.
Why?
Bro, yeah, bro.
You know the
Kill him.
law.
Yeah, come on, yeah, Robert.
At this
Calm
point,
down, Robert.
there's
Hey,
no
Robert.
escape. You could
Chill
try to
down, man.
relocate, but your ops
Robert,
will be
chill
searching
down.
for you
Calm
because you
down,
gotta really
Robert.
consider what
R.
kind
Kelly
of
did
beef
get really
do
animated.
you
Yeah,
have
Robert.
to
You'll
have
have
with
it,
somebody
Robert.
to where they will
Robert,
chuck
calm down,
a
Robert.
speed
Brought up the
a
government name.
moving vehicle and connect. At this point, it's not over
Vehicle.
until somebody dies. There's gonna be some sort of beef that
Yeah, but
exists
who are you-
that
but-
will never cease
don't know,
until
man.
an entire
That's what I'm saying. Who are you
Fucking
gonna be mad at?
X-Men character. We
And this
don't
appears
know.
to be
Yeah, but that's
on
what
the
I'm
list.
saying. Who's the beef with? He said there's gonna be a beef. Who with who? Did you see the guy? Do you know what he looks like? If you did, why did you chase
You ain't
after him?
safe
The fucking
nowhere.
Zulu
You go to
warrior or
work,
something. I don't
Spear,
know.
you
Actually,
go
I
to
mean, if
school,
they have spears, I don't
Spear,
want
you
to
go to
chase him.
church,
Probably got a dart,
Spear,
like
go
a
to
blowgun.
extracurricular
That's what I'm
activities.
saying, bro.
Spear,
You might
maybe
be
a
dealing with
bow.
some fucking
Maybe a
Spear,
bow
ab-
on
when
you
you
know,
go to sleep, you better keep
One eye open when I'm
sleeping.
Sleeping.
One eye. My boy.
Do you recognize this is the type of
When
wet
I-
pump that
when
you
I
only
sleeping.
equip once? It's not like motherfuckers
When
walking around with a bow and arrow. You got a
I-
knife that has all of these different sort of weapons that you can
Weapons.
pierce somebody's skin with. Somebody throws a spear, they have to go back and grab another one. At this point, whoever your
probably
assailant
has
just
like
so
6.
happens to be must have closets filled with spears waiting for
And
you.
crossbows, probably.
It became
So
personal.
yeah, guys, I almost died. Somebody threw a spear through
Did
me
you
for the
see
head.
who? You they get a
No,
bit, like,
Crack.
you know-
No.
What do you mean? She was
She
just sitting
showed
there,
up
just
and it
came
was
up.
like
She was
that.
But yeah, went into my steering wheel and everything. So
Well, we need to find
Maybe.
out if
That
she
begs the
has
question,
superpowers,
is
because
this
it might be
considered
another
total
villain
loss,
after
given
her.
the
Like,
airbags
that's
did not
probably the
deploy?
most logical
But would you still
explanation.
consider
So that's
this a
probably
total
it.
loss
She probably does have
Does
superpowers,
insurance
and that guy
cover
throwing the spear
this
was either
particular
the villain
kind
or
of
the hero.
incident?
Yeah,
We don't know
like-
Because it's not as if you got into
telling
an
you.
accident.
It's a
You're
whole
a
story
victim
behind
here
it.
of
Yeah,
a
that's true.
spear.
We need to find out the story
attack.
arc.
Will they be reimbursing you for the payment for the replacement of your windshield?
I
Is
doubt
there
it.
damage
I
to
doubt
the
it.
steering wheel? If you stood
I don't think
in
that
the
person
back
would-
seat
she
and said,
doesn't-
"Like a
I don't
good
think the
neighbor,
person with the
safe
spear stuck
on his
around.
neighbor."
I'm sure that-
When
I think they're
man
gone.
shows up
But
in those damn khakis
they had
and
to
red
throw it
shirt,
with their
will
hands,
he
so if they
be
didn't have
able
a
to
glove
help
on,
you?
there's definitely
Is
fingerprints
Allstate
on
going
that
to have
motherfucker.
your vehicle and your safety
Feels
in
slightly
good
random,
hands? Will
but at the same
Nationwide
time-
be on your side?
I don't know.
It's just
Exactly.
too
Progressive tells you to
random.
think
Exactly, I
easier,
don't
think
know.
progressive.
Like you said,
Well,
I
tell
don't
me,
know.
Flo, is this covered? Will you save 15%
That's what I'm saying, I don't know. What will my car do?
And the gecko comes out there
Someone threw a
and sees
spear.
a fucking spear through your windshield.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
need answers. And we need to find the hooligan who threw the spear.
That's
through
the
this
most
artist's
important thing.
windshield.
Is we need to figure out exactly.
People call me Kumkan,
That's who
but my
did it.
enemies call me Namor.
You got beef
Namor
with underwater
did it.
Mexicans? Do you have beef with
might
the
have.
king of the underwater Mexicans? One way or another, it's over for you because there ain't nobody you can call. I can't contact Chris Benoit to come and save you because the individual who just so happened to throw the spear is the kind of hitman that hitman's afraid of. You better go get a large life insurance policy because you fixing to die. Your child will have generational wealth behind your unfortunate demise, ma'am. You better go hide because you ain't gonna be alive for long.
It ain't looking
Motherfuckers
good.
is throwing spears
It
out
ain't
here.
looking good.
Y'all better be safe. Lord knows I will.
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
I appreciate you watching the entire video. Feel
Yeah,
free to
you're
hit
welcome.
that like button if you enjoyed it. Furthermore,
He
hit
wasn't
that
talking, he
subscribe
was
if you
talking
hadn't
to me.
already.
I
YouTube
don't
acknowledges
know.
me
This
for
is-
those
this-
subscribers, but they've given
this-
me nothing
We're-
since. Help me get to a
We get yelled
put it
at
up on
because
the
you're
wall.
not
It's up
subscribed
there
to
by
it yet. We get
itself.
yelled at every week because you're not subscribed. Oh, this is ridiculous.
What the fuck?
This is ridiculous. Somebody jizzing on people again,
Another
bro.
notorious.
Another dude.
What?
Yeah, bro. Look at this on the public. This guy got it out. Homie not saying nothing? Like, is this guy recording it? Like, who recorded that?
I know.
What the fuck?
Is that not a dude? Like, that's the guy
sit
watching
there
some
recording
couples
that
on
shit?
social. Yeah, why you not saying?
Philadelphia notorious nutter.
Look, he fucking nutted on my
He
fucking
did not on
leg.
you.
You go to hell.
You go to hell,
Bust
bitch.
his
He
man
did not on
jumps
your
all
leg.
over
Yeah,
a
he
lady's
go to
leg
hell,
and take
bitch.
off running
He should
out of
go to
the
hell,
Dollar
really.
General in Philadelphia.
The Dollar
We were
General.
done. But evidently there's a hooligan walking
What
around
kind
the
of
New York
degenerate
City
type of
street
shit is
trying
that?
to do the same.
Oh, man.
Look at this disgusting motherfucker. This is a continuation from what you saw at the beginning of the video. Mans is still on brick mode, trying to hide his erection with this big-ass Supreme Stanley Cup. There's a child who's approaching him, trying to make it to the back of the bus to see if there's any available seating. Not only is this disgusting human being touching the damn poles, he's adjusting himself only to return back
recording
to
this?
Motherfuckers like this don't even deserve to live. Execute this man expeditiously and keep
he really
looking
there?
at
No
his
one
face.
noticed
He's
this
staring
anymore?
at this woman to make sure she can't recognize that he's trying to bust a nut on her shoulder.
Nasty bitch.
Nasty bitch.
Who is this man?
my
We have to find him.
I'm saying, bro, we need to start taking some vigilante justice on our hands.
First and foremost, I know exactly what you think. Who was recording?
That's
and
what I'm
didn't alert
saying.
anybody of this man's heinous
Exactly.
actions? Now, granted, they done said it was a 65-year-old woman. She was afraid of possible retaliation if she just so happened to have said something. That's fair. But that doesn't mean as if you couldn't have tapped somebody and said, hey, this guy is doing some nefarious
This guy is
activity over here, trying to bust
guy
a
is
nut
busting
on
a nut on
somebody's
some girl's
shoulder.
shoulder.
What is wrong
Calls
with
attention
these
to that. Yeah, like point
Yeah,
that out.
let's draw attention.
Something is
Yeah,
wrong,
exactly.
and
Bring
they
it up
need
so
to be
he needs to
dealt
stop
with.
or something.
There's a lot of different things in which you could
Jesus
possibly
Christ.
wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to do this and break the law. But trying to beat off and bust a nut on somebody, unacceptable!
Bro, these niggas need to be fucking
You can't
executed.
chronically be this down bad and allowed to walk amongst the remainder of us.
Facts.
This is getting ridiculous. Remember, I said it a few years ago. I referenced it a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to say it again. We need to mark the foreheads of these motherfuckers who walk outside excessively horny for no goddamn reason.
Some of them going to sleep.
For good.
You on the bus, just casually beating
Execute
off,
him.
looking around. You
We
know
done.
you do something wrong. You know you doing something wrong.
You can't tell me he doesn't know exactly what he's doing. He's scoping the area, constantly looking down just to make sure he's balanced alongside the fact that nobody sees what he got going on. What?
Nobody.
I beat you over the top of the head with this here flashlight because I need to interrogate you as to why you thought this was a good idea.
Do you recognize how vile of a human being you gotta be to even try to catch yourself in the process of this particular kind of thought, then act on those thoughts and bring it to reality? This the type of villain that you couldn't even find in
Need
video
to-
games, let alone.
Like I said, we need to stab these guys up, bro.
Yeah, it needs to be dealt with. Just need to be dealt with. Just no questions. No, just
See him on the street, on site,
You wouldn't
get
find
rid of him.
motherfuckers like this in the Avengers, in the MCU. It don't matter where the fuck the shit at, bro. This dude is a disgusting human being, fam.
I have to break your neck.
They running rampant right now.
It's just the way it is.
That's
I'm not.
fine.
I'm just a messenger.
That's fine. Do it to him. Please, Thanos. Break his neck.
Philadelphia and said, I'd like to join Team Come and Go as well.
Muck's no good.
What's in no good?
Real.
It's a packed bus. There's no seats available. Hence why this motherfucker is standing.
Why
and
is he
you
got a
still
fucking
felt
erection,
in
too?
your
Like, what
soul
the fuck?
That this is a perfect location to go and beat off. Throw the book at this
Why?
motherfucker.
How? That guilty.
That nigga is guilty, for sure.
Hang that nigga now.
We just caught your ass in 4K. Man,
He needs to get every single form of
I got the
cruel and
rope
unusual
right
punishment
here,
inflicted
dog.
upon him. Guillotine
I'll go
on
rock this.
his
You don't fuck
legs.
around.
Keep him alive. Waterboard him until he's near death. Keep him alive.
keep him alive.
Squad, but with rubber pellets.
Keep him alive. I
Put
feel
him in
you,
a
Chiz.
goddamn
Yeah.
reservoir at the bottom until he's at the near point of choking and drowning.
Keep him alive.
Bludgeon this motherfucker. Keep him alive.
Why don't you come take a seat, sir? Why don't you come take a seat?
Crowbar to the shins, hands to the fingers, car accident to his kneecaps, a fucking bat to his lower back. hit this man, beat this man, find this man, and bring him to justice.
Yeah, Mike.
He needs to be dealt with and punished
Expeditiously.
upon years. Grab the noose.
I think that I'll make the unilateral decision to that.
Bro.
We only 2 weeks into this damn thing, and I'm
You
ready to
finna
get
go to
out.
sleep. Oh, God.
This disgusting motherfucker was beaten on and off for a minute
We're
with this
good.
recorded video. Also, this doesn't mean that he started at the point of recording. Because if somebody had to take out their phone, this 65-year-old woman had to take out her phone, she must have been in disbelief when she first had peeped what was happening. You don't just immediately take out your phone when you see something like this happen. You gotta process what the fuck going on. Like, hold on, is that what I think it is? Nah, ain't no way. She probably spent about 30 seconds to a minute trying to realize what's really happening before taking out her phone. And keep in mind, it's not like man's got off the bus at the conclusion of the video. He could have probably messed around and kept going. This is a New York City bus. This ain't like one of them buses that drive between cities or drives between states where you're driving from between 20 minutes to an hour between stops. This is a New York City bus. You stopping damn near every 2, maybe 3 minutes. If there ain't no traffic, it could be every single minute.
Man, bus gonna
This
stay
man
crowded
was
too.
starting his process of masturbation, pausing, and then resuming
Kid walks by.
Then to make matters worse, not sanitizing his hands or anything of that nature. That would have made it better. But touching the public goddamn handlebars as well. This are unsanitary, unhinged, down bad, chronically disgusting, diabolical motherfucker that
really
needs to
is,
be
though.
dealt
For
with.
real.
Bro, get the harpoons, grab the
Oh,
jab.
and you know Chris is
The
calling out.
Olympic
You know
Games
damn well
needs
Chris
to
is
have
coming
hands
out.
as a target. Shot put, hit this motherfucker. Javelin,
Yeah,
hit
you
that
know it.
motherfucker. Pole vault, poke that goddamn pole on top of this man's sternum. I want to see him dealt with.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck gets horny and says, you know what, rather than beat off in the privacy of my own home, let me go and board this bus
see,
and beat off here? I bet it even have a destination.
Bro, if somebody catch up with these fools too and actually give them like some street justice, ain't nobody gonna blink an eye. They're like, hey man.
This shit is ridiculous, bro.
You a piece of shit.
Yeah, they coming.
Could you imagine if they actually caught this man in the act? They called the authorities, held him down, and then brought him into prison. What's your charge? Well, beating off and then nutting in public. These people need to be dealt with.
Oh, shit.
See, last time when the previous notorious nutter done busted a nut in the Dollar General on Shorty's leg and took off running, he turned himself in within the time period of me seeing it, so I didn't feel the need to go and crash out. But this motherfucker is still on the loose. To make matters worse, within my city, that could be my mom on that goddamn bus. That could be your mom on the goddamn bus. And we gotta find this motherfucker. I'm ready to crash out. These people need to get the blade
Chisel.
of
Chisel
Captain Levi,
out of
Wall
it.
of Maria. Send him to the upper room. There's legitimately no excuse that can be made for
I
this
know,
particular
for
kind of
real.
behavior. But what if he just so happens to have a mental illness that he doesn't know what's going on and can't tell right from wrong? So he needs to be in an asylum somewhere, not walking amongst the populace.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
get help,
ridiculous.
man.
Put him in a goddamn asylum underneath
You
a
can't be having
doggone
that.
straight
You
jacket
can't be
so he
having
can't
that.
get his hands free.
I don't even,
He's got
damn,
like
dog.
24/7
I can't even say that's your boy because he ain't nobody's boy.
No, he ain't nobody's boy. No, nobody's okay with that.
Not be tolerated. Do you want to die? Find this motherfucker. Put his photo across the
Hey,
entire
that's so
city. Matter of
damn
fact,
fun.
scratch that.
That's the
Send it
thing though.
statewide.
Who's
Scratch that.
it's
Send it
somebody?
nationally
It's somebody's
around the country.
man's.
Scratch that. Send
Somebody
it
man. You know what I'm saying?
with
Like
the high
somebody
I
know
don't
who this
know,
nigga
man.
is.
Somebody
And then
knows.
once we
Yeah,
grab
that's true.
him,
Somebody knows who he is.
Stone him until he can't see no more. Get him the LASIK surgery. Make sure he can see again. Stone him again. Fuck you, you disgusting motherfucker. Put
Get
your
him, Chisel.
motherfucking head back down. For what? Why you being off on public goddamn transportation and trying to bust a nut on a lady's shoulder? She got a suitcase. She's trying to escape motherfuckers like you. You
Man.
nasty motherfucker. You shall be the leader.
Fight back. Fight back.
Fight back. Fight back. You're no good loud son of a-
Get him,
exactly
JR.
what he is. But he's a no good bastard for what he did, and he ought to burn in hell for it.
Yes.
Nah, I told you.
You're gonna have to die.
No. No. Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. He dead. This shit is ridiculous, man.
We are the police.
The police.
We are the police. The police of Haiti.
The police of Haiti. Go to jail. Go to jail. You
son of a bitch. You go to jail, you son of a bitch.
Feel free to hit that like button if you enjoyed it.
Jesus.
Furthermore, hit
Give
that
us one
subscribe
last
if you hadn't
sizzle.
already. YouTube acknowledged me with 100,000 subscribers, but they've given me nothing since. Help me get to 1 million so I can put it up on the wall. It's up there by itself.
I know, it's not it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, real quick.
we're
What we
staying
got?
today.
My mother thinks I'm psycho. She's right. Don't play.
Oh, bueno. Oh.
The vibes are immaculate. We're pumping energy drinks.
Leon's
I'm
had
getting ready to
some
work
interest
out
in
after this, but we got time for a quickie.
I think I'm
but
gonna
a
go
goodie.
ahead
Roll the
and
clip.
sit
I'm
this
gonna
one
ask
out.
people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan
the hell?
Wallen.
You have a knife up your.
Yes, I do. You
Oh.
want to come get it?
No.
I did have money. I have $7.5 million.
Guys,
Oh,
the truth is,
hey,
I'm
can I have
giving you a
some?
40. All right, I can't be sitting for
Oh,
long
I
hours.
got
Or I'm
75
gonna get
million.
like,
I'll
a
get her
clot
out.
I'm more
in my
concerned
leg
with
that's
that
gonna
knife
shoot up
that
into
you
my
got
brain, and I'm just
inside
gonna
you.
be screaming at the body cam.
Where'd
you get that at?
Face down into the desk
Nah,
onto the
not
floor.
taking my money.
I can't be doing that to the family. Think of the family, guys. All right.
You don't turn your back on family.
Let's get right into it. This one is about a woman who, well, there's pizza involved, and a woman who's entitled. So right up our
Well, I
alley.
just heard
On April
pizza.
4th,
Do we
2024,
get pizza?
officers responded to a call regarding a
Like,
woman
we
refusing
get
to pay
pizza?
for her
I
pizza.
don't think. No.
Classic.
That's not, bro. I got excited.
Yeah, I'll take 5
I could go
pies.
for some pizza.
Yeah,
I just had
but
some
also
yesterday,
I don't
but I
want
get
it.
pizza like every day.
What can you do for me? This is embarrassing
Get
already.
pizza like every day. Oh, jeez.
How are you?
Oh, jeez.
What's happening?
Did we get this figured out?
No. I need my boyfriend to pay my bill.
Oh,
and,
God.
and what happened was my other phone, my phone doesn't have Wi-Fi in there.
Let's take this outside.
I'm sorry. Did she say boyfriends?
Good friends,
As
yeah.
Did she?
in S meaning
did.
plurality
Yeah, she
of
did.
men
She
in her
did.
life?
Okay.
What I wouldn't give to see these trophy boyfriends.
Yeah.
My dad did 44 years in NYPD.
Okay. That's what's up.
That doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, let me just. Oh, your dad did 44 years in NYPD. Yeah, sure. Let me just call him real quick. Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah. Good to
What
see.
is
I
that?
know. How's retirement? Great. Yeah, your daughter's here at the pizza shop. She ordered a bunch of pizza and can't pay, and apparently her boyfriends, of which she has plural,
You're joking.
what can't pay for it, and for whatever reason. I mean, listen, if you have multiple boys in your life, can't one of them go down to the pizza shop and get
Somebody.
the pies for you?
Ah,
you
go
doing
get them
here,
for
lady?
you. Exactly.
It does matter. I had money in my account and now I don't.
Clearly
He's in
not.
charge here.
Okay, I had money in my account and now I don't.
Welcome to the real world.
I'm
bitch.
saying.
Yeah, guy, he doesn't want to talk to me. He's like, this is going to be
Relatable
too much. I
content,
don't
am
want
I
it.
right?
I'm going to let him do
This
it.
happens to me all the time. My car broke down. You're like,
I mean,
you can see it.
Well, you need to pay your
we
bill.
got
I know I'm
bills
gonna
and shit.
make money if I have my phone to make money.
Well, you need to pay your bill now.
Okay,
Now,
yeah.
business we
Have
run.
my phone to make
So you're not
money.
going to pay your bill?
No, I'm gonna pay my bill if I have my phone. I
And you're going
can't
to pay your
find
bill right now.
it. I'm gonna.
Where's your
find
phone?
In the bar. Probably in my bag, or sometimes it vanishes because God just does that shit to me.
God does it.
Either at the bar, it might, it's maybe in my bag, but occasionally God will actually just
God
hide
just
it
takes
on me
your phone.
because
Alright.
the way I
Okay.
make money
Alright.
online, well, he's not too bummed about that. So he does the old Jesus prank, sends his only son, hides the phone. It's a whole
hides
thing.
it, yeah.
I don't want to get into it, but I just
Yeah,
need
I
it so I
like
can
it.
make
Jesus
money
was
to pay for
pranking
this
me
pizza.
like
It makes
that.
sense.
Oh,
I'm
you gotta
confused.
see.
How are you
Me
going to pay
too.
your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen.
Oh, wow.
He does do that.
What?
What the fuck does this
She
have to do
wild.
with Morgan Wallen? Did you see
She
Morgan
should have
Wallen
been
like
cuffed
put up
right
a,
then.
you know,
Take
people
her to
sometimes
jail
will put a
right
QR
then,
code
bro.
or they'll like put their Venmo
Yeah,
and be
for
like,
real.
yeah, buy,
Like, yeah,
buy
he does it.
people
He
around.
buys
Is that what
pizza.
she's talking about?
He
Does she think
buys
Morgan
random people
Wallen's
pizza
gonna
all
pay
the
for her
time.
pizza?
That's what she said. He does
Last
that.
night we let the liquor talk. I ordered 15 pizzas and made my Facebook friends pay for it.
I had money in my account.
Are we going to pay your bill
Yeah.
today?
I want to.
Wow.
Not with
Do you?
asking Morgan Wallen. And we can't bill you.
Okay, my dad.
Your dad needs
What?
To be completely honest, he means nothing.
I know NYPD cops hate you guys.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he's NYPD or not. Your dad is not anywhere.
My mom can pay my bill. I went to her house to try to get it.
You went to her
Willing to come here and pay your bill right now.
Yes, if you call her.
Okay.
If you call her. She's not
he gotta call her though.
Because you are a psycho.
Officer, I'm gonna be honest with you. My mom would pay the bill because it's kind of, let's be honest, it's a little embarrassing.
You gotta call her
If I call her and ask for money
crazy.
for pizza, then tell her that I'm about to get arrested for not paying for the pizza. She's not gonna believe me. To be honest, she thinks
sound
I'm
like
psycho.
your mom.
I know that sounds crazy.
No, you.
Because I'm very.
She's used to this. She's used to it. You clearly called her asking for stuff. So
by
yeah,
everything I've
wasn't
said so
trying to hear
far.
that
But if
shit.
you could just call her and get her to pay for the pizza, I
She
think
said
that
you
would be
gotta
great.
call.
We could just
you got
spick and span, go our separate ways.
Not from my number
I
either.
mean, listen, if mom thinks you're crazy,
stealing my kids from me. We can talk about it.
You get my bill paid.
No, no.
Is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Are you registered under the vehicle?
Yes, I am.
You don't have anything inside this vehicle to pay your bill.
No, I have $7 to pay my bill.
Property 15 St. John's.
My boyfriend's come and pay it for me. He will do that, but I need a phone to do that.
just go get your phone. What are we waiting
I
on?
know.
What are these
I
pizza
We want to
shops?
go back into the restaurant right now.
Go ahead. I'm sorry?
I can print it.
Cool. She's sitting here trying to come up with all this stuff about how she wants to try to get them. So we don't have
Well,
to.
she walked off. Yeah.
She didn't have a car that she.
She walked here. Like, she walked in here with no car, and then she drove off in that maroon car. So someone had to drop, like, I was like, either she's a magician, she's a movie star that's just trying to cause trouble for PR. Like, I don't know what.
She's a movie star, then I am a Mickey Mouse stunt double. I'm not thinking that's not. Nope.
I
No, we're not doing that.
Larry? Who's Larry?
Larry, my ex-boyfriend. All my ex-boyfriends are friends of mine. They'll pay my bill. They have jobs.
Man, can you just let the woman post to Facebook already?
I know, man.
Hello, Officer Morgan Wallen, buddy.
Morgan Wallen.
The free
baby.
pizza, you know how it goes. Ex-boyfriends,
That's how it
Facebook,
goes.
Morgan Wallen. Just give me my
Just
phone.
get it,
Jesus
just-
Christ.
yeah, come
But
on,
I need
man.
my phone to work,
Don't we all?
to call them, and my phone is dead. I can go
Call.
to my house and charge it.
Love
Yeah,
that.
you gotta
I
go
love the way that
home.
New Yorkers say call. To
I know.
call them,
She has to go
water. I'm gonna
home,
call
dude.
them to get some water so I can pay for my pizza. I can't do it very well. I just love the call.
Do you guys want to press charges?
She can't pay her bill.
Yeah.
I can walk there and leave my
Walk.
car here and my bag here.
Okay. You leave your bag here? You stay here often?
I'm a squatter.
Okay. All right.
What
Where's
the
your
fuck
residence?
is
She's a
happening?
squatter?
What the fuck
You stay
is
here
happening?
often?
I'm a
Where-
squatter.
Okay. All right.
A
Where's
spotter?
your residence right now?
Right there, 130.
Which car did you come in?
In the red car.
Perfect. Thank you.
Just flabbergasted.
No, I am gonna pay it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right. Here's money back.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
if
you.
what are you ordering 50?
You
What are you
just
ordering
spent like
50
4
something
minutes.
dollars worth of pizza
Oh,
for
$9
anyways if you
for
by
the
yourself?
pizza.
That's a pretty
Good
big
God.
afternoon snack.
Well,
if
she's
I'm
probably
being
wanted
honest.
to last.
I mean, maybe it's closer to dinner time. In her defense, hungry gal, bro, that is tough to get.
I hope she ate all of it.
You do. You're going to jail right now for defrauding an innkeeper.
I did it
Defrauding an
Defrauding an innkeeper? That's
Yeah.
amazing. That sounds so.
That's some
that sounds so,
elder
that sounds so
scrolls.
mystical, like very.
Dude,
It
that's
sounds
a-
very like Final Fantasy-esque, like an innkeeper.
Yeah,
When was that
I'm
law
saying.
written? I wonder. Defrauding an
bro.
innkeeper. From
Wow,
They made that shit up from
72.
Skyrim.
You're failing to pay your bill.
I'm not failing to pay my bill. I need my bag so I can make some phone calls. And my pizza and my meal.
The barkeep.
No, you're not taking that. They don't take food in jail.
Oh, I have bread and water, right?
And she wanted to say at the end, I get my meal.
No, I'm not gonna get my kids.
What's wrong with your homegirl, bro?
That might be for the best, to be
But
honest.
she
Oh,
can
the
say,
poor
now
kids.
I'm not going to get my
Do you have
kids
anything
back.
on
Yeah,
you
that's
that's
definitely best for the
gonna
kids.
go
I have a knife.
Wait,
St.
what?
John's.
You have a knife in your...
This whole
Okay.
time, why
He
like
said,
just
okay.
let her get her phone, let her show you
He's
like,
like, okay.
what she's planning on doing on Facebook.
You're going to kill me with that, right? Because I'm not going to grab it.
Like 10,
so.
15 minutes to crack up something
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, like that.
I mean,
Okay.
you can.
All right.
E-begging on Facebook probably does work, if I'm being honest. Like, just put up a little Venmo QR code. Like, guys, Or I don't know, send it to all her ex-boyfriends or her current
She
boyfriends.
would lie, say, having
about
a
to
rough,
get bagged.
I need
Cups are coming on. I just need like $50 for pizza. Come on. I'll get you guys
help her
back. I'll
out.
catch you
Help
on the
her
next
out.
one, the first of the month.
You should get my bag so I
No,
can
you
call my dad.
Your dad when he gets to
He can pay
jail.
my bill.
She's gonna be 10-15. My friend's still.
Or my mom. I'm not a defrauder. This shit happens to me all the time.
This shit happens to you.
Why? Why? How are you all the time just ordering pizza and not
Sandra.
paying for it?
What is
I'm
that?
confused. It's just a common occurrence.
All your friends know me.
I feel bad for her, to be honest, but like...
So you said you have a knife up your.
Yes, I do. You want to come get it?
No.
So it's not in her bag. She has a knife. Wait,
Yeah,
did they
no,
blank
in
that
her.
out? Did she have it?
Yes, I-
Upper ass or yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Does she have a knife in her pussy?
Yes.
Is that what I just heard him say? Is she carrying a knife inside of her right now?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
You want to come get
I
it?
know, that was my reaction too, Leon.
I
That
didn't
was
think
my
so,
reaction, too.
asshole.
Okay. He said, oh.
I double dog dare you.
Do it.
Yeah. Pussy together.
I'm good.
Do it.
I'm good.
So, you know. He said, missed the opportunity.
Holy cow.
Hey, can I get some of that food?
Yeah.
So you want to go get it? He said,
Well, there's a
no.
bunch in here. Did she buy that one from you guys?
Well, yes, she bought one. Yeah.
And then she brought these?
Yeah, those were in their bag. Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
You got some Heinekens in the
She's
back.
good. She's like bringing in Heineken cans.
Yeah,
She's
she's
surprising
trying,
that there's some sort of substance involved here,
Yeah,
obviously.
not a problem, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Like, hey, can we get a
I
pizza?
appreciate you.
No, for real.
Cool.
Thank you.
We were just, as we pulled up, where he said he's in training. He said, have you been here? I said, no, not yet. I need to come check it out.
Well,
So-
if you guys have a break a little bit later, your pizza's on me. Okay.
Cool.
You
I'd
just
be
said the
right
pizza
there.
she just ordered and can't pay for
That's
it.
what I was gonna say. Just give me the pizza she can't pay for, man. It's fresh.
Sarah,
It's
female
hot.
deputy that can be fixing
Light
lunch to us
for
by
you.
She ain't
chance.
eaten.
Said
She hasn't eaten any of it
signal
yet.
0
Man.
in a inappropriate place.
Why can't you
Oh, she did.
credit it to her and let
She's
her
got a
out of
signal
jail?
0 in an inappropriate place.
Signal 0.
I imagine that's police talk for she's got a knife in her pussy. I think that's what that is. It's kind
I
of like
think
a
so,
10-4
too.
received, 5-0, signal 0 in an inappropriate place. Just a whole ass. I have to imagine. I hope. Well, I mean, listen. Hope it's a jackknife or a switchblade or butterfly knife.
Right.
Whatever it was, that's just like a kitchen knife.
Hey.
That can get problematic.
That would be bad.
She's on her name
Man.
is Danielle.
I'm
Her name was
good.
Danielle.
Hi,
You said her name
Danielle.
was
Hi, how are
Sandra.
you?
I thought
Shitty
it
day. Oh,
was.
you look so pretty.
But dead
She's
ass, is she
over
gonna
here
go?
somewhere.
Is she the moment of truth? She's got the glove on. She's ready to fish it out.
Oh,
I'm
no.
beside
I was
myself.
going to my boyfriend's house, but I didn't
You
want
look
to.
so pretty to go to a...
Well, I was at the pub waiting
Yeah,
for
I'm
him to come
beside
get me.
myself. Fish it
So
out.
do you actually have a knife in your pussy, or is this a real thing?
Fish it out.
Oh,
Not something to joke about.
Really? Yeah, not gonna... Yeah,
Now
not
she
gonna
has
do
to
a whole-
check.
I was
Hey,
kidding.
before she does that, let me
I
ask
was
you.
gonna say, I
just
really
talked to
think
your
she
mom on
do,
the phone,
but
and she
they
said
still
that you
gonna have
didn't
to
pay your
check,
bill
man.
at some
She
bar last
said
night.
she said.
No,
She
because
said she
this
has to
happens to
check.
me all the time.
It happens to you all the time.
Damn.
she's acting like it's this random
just-
thing she has no control over. She's like,
I know.
officer, I have no fucking clue.
I
I
don't
just
either.
every time I go somewhere, I just order drinks or food,
And I just can't
and
pay
for
for
whatever
them.
reason,
So
there's
I
not
just-
enough
yeah.
money in my account to pay it. I have no idea what's
No
going
idea.
on, but it just
None.
keeps happening. It's insane.
Happens all
I
the
don't know
time.
what the fuck to do. Well, I
Might
have a
be your
fucking
fault,
great
actually.
starting plan for you, and that is to stop going out to restaurants and bars and ordering food when there's no money in your account. There's other ways to give yourself sustenance. Clearly, you have ways of feeding yourself.
No.
If I'm judging by
Well,
your,
that's just
your
rude.
visual performance here,
Well,
but
yeah,
You didn't pay your
that's
bill
true.
at some bar last night.
I love it.
No, because this happens to me all the time.
If you did,
Like that's so, like the way she's acting like it's just this thing that's outside of her control. It's like, yeah, I know. I sprained my ankle again walking down the stairs. It happens to me all the time. God, I'm so unlucky. What are you talking about?
didn't have money to pay
I
your bill
did
last
have
night.
money. I have
Why would you
$7.5 million.
I
Word?
7.5 million?
He's being an asshole.
No, he's asking you a question. This is
My dad did 44.
all right.
He's being an asshole.
Hold on a second.
$1 million all the time.
If you didn't have money,
I did have money. I have $7.5 million.
$7.5 mil and a knife in your cooch? You are good to go, young buck. Let's fucking go. What are you doing in the back of a cop car? You should be boss mode right now.
Get out of here.
all right.
He's being an asshole.
No, he's asking you a question. This is
My dad did 44 years in the NYPD.
Congratulations.
I did 20 years in the NYPD.
okay.
Nah, I'm gonna call. I'm throwing the red
No,
flag on
no.
that one. Bullshit. Prove it. Not a fucking chance. You did. If you did, it. You sure it wasn't 20 years in the Secret Service? I'm sorry.
She was a Marine in the Marines for 20 years type shit.
No, you're not.
Do you have anything up your hoo-ha?
This guy's like, bullshit.
Man.
No, you're not.
He said, no, I'm not. I'm not saying
I gotta look now. I gotta look
Just
now.
at least do a pat.
I gotta take a peek. I gotta take a peek.
Thing because my legs are stuck because they're chubby.
You're athletic. Chubby. And don't call us chubby, woman.
Hold on a second. I need to hear this exchange again.
It's not because they're chubby.
You're athletic. You're not chubby. And don't call us chubby, woman.
I mean, I love the girl power there.
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
chubby. You're athletic.
You're
Don't
athletic.
call
No,
us chubby.
don't call us chubby.
She's so nice to her. Like, I love that. This is nice. Like, you know, this woman clearly
Still
is,
gotta take a peek though.
you know,
Yeah, still gotta look.
a couple of
Unfortunately,
cans short of a six-pack for whatever reason.
I don't think she wants to
7.5
look
million
either,
nowhere to
darling.
access.
Like, I don't think
Keeps-
she's excited
I
about
don't know why
this.
this keeps happening, or she just keeps ordering things from restaurants and bars.
It might be her favorite part of the job.
It's
Yeah,
out
it
of her
might be.
control, poor thing.
I need my bag.
Go ahead. We're gonna get it. But go ahead.
We're good. We're good. There's nothing there.
Very nice
Hang
female
tight for me,
officer.
okay? Thank you.
Charged with defrauding an innkeeper. She's retired, and now she's arrested for defrauding an innkeeper.
Yep.
I imagine, like, there's no way you get processed and I have no idea, but maybe you have to go to a court date, and they're like, oh yeah, here's a little fine you got to pay for being an idiot. Most likely just a slap on the wrist of some sort, unless she's some sort of repeat
she said it happens to her all the
offender, which,
time.
according to this video, sounds
guess
like
it did.
She was in the process
She
of
handled it
becoming.
well.
So many oddities with this woman.
I don't know about that, but,
where do you begin? The repeat behavior, acting like she has no control over it. The defaulting to saying, when asked if she has any weapons on her, she's like, yeah, I got a knife in my cooch. That's a weird place to go. Actually, in hindsight, maybe she's just like getting a little bit dry, and she's like looking for a little bit of action. She's like, well, if I tell him I have a knife in my cooch, he's gonna have to reach down there and maybe hit the beam by accident. And then they're like, well, obviously we can't do that. So they called the female officer, and she got there, and she's like, I was kidding, fuck. What am I gonna do to get a little peace around here? Jesus. Her imaginary Facebook friends can pay her bail now. I had money in my account, and now I don't.
No, bro.
I
know.
That's what I was saying in the
Yeah,
beginning.
she
Dude. It's
killed
so
it with
funny.
that one.
Welcome to
Now I
life.
don't.
Don't you just hate it when God takes your cell phone?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Every
Sometimes
now
I
and
leave
again,
it
God be
home,
just yanking
sometimes
it.
it's in my bag, occasionally I leave it in the bathroom, and every once in a while God comes down, snatches it right out of my hand to teach me a lesson. Say your Hail Marys, ladies and gentlemen. I think ordering and eating $53 worth of pizza in one sitting alone is the most insane thing going on here. That is pretty insane, but I'm gonna veto that and say that's maybe that's second or third in line from what I just saw. Defrauding an innkeeper sounds like a charge you would catch in the 1600s. That's what I'm saying. This was definitely written around the time the Constitution was made, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and pour one out for this world's kids and send one up to Jesus to hope that they can live a somewhat normal life.
That's what it was.
Yeah, this is like early
All this
fucking
defrauding and talking
1800s on
coming
this
like
shot.
Baldur's Gate, so I'm going to go log in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and
Fucking head
subscribe
bar
if you
keeps
haven't.
and shit.
And hip thrust that motherfucking like button. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah, see,
I need
she
to
was
feel better
wearing.
about myself, so it's time to watch
This
more
one's gonna be-
Hoarders. This
this
time
is-
it is Farmer's Anger Explodes on Family and Cleanup Crew.
Oh boy.
Hooray. Exactly what we need. We need someone getting some help, and they just explode on everyone. Yes. What's going on?
Oh boy.
All right. First off, where's the barn? This is not the barn. If we're talking about a farmer, this is the barn. This is the trailer park. Okay, I've seen this. This is just this is the trailer park. This is the cooking meth out here. I've seen this.
I'm Hannah, and I'm a cotton picking ridge runner stomp jumper.
Rootin' tootin' howdy doody.
What the heck?
Well, she must be a farmer. She's got that bicep right there, man.
Look
God.
at that flexing.
That flex, yeah. That's definitely just raw farmer power right there.
You already know.
Damn proud of it. I
Damn
raise
proud
chickens,
of it.
ducks, geese, turkeys, goats, and sheep.
All right, I'm coming.
on now.
She's pushing it with the. She's pushing the feed with the wheelchair, Dane.
Oh, wow.
Where's all of her crops, though? She's a farmer. Where's her plants that she's growing? Is she a rancher? Does she have a ranch? Is that what they meant? The hoarder ranch. All right, so she's the old lady who has a bunch of animals. Gotcha.
I hear you, LaWanda. I'll slap you. You don't listen.
LaWanda, I tell you what.
I told you, LaWanda.
God dang it.
With the Tide, feeding them Tide Pods. That's right. That's what you get, LaWanda. You get Tide Pods today.
It's almost 4.5 acres, and so I guess you would count it a little farm.
A whopping 4.5 acres, her little farm. She lives out in the country, so 4 acres is like a front yard. So she's got a bunch of animals out in her front yard. Okay, gotcha. The open space on Hannah's farm ends at the front door of her house. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, everything's on the inside. Good Lord, here we go. That's a nice refrigerator she's got, though. She's got the water dispenser and everything on there.
Yeah, boy.
God, this stuff has been here for a long time, too. It's got like the cobwebs and stuff and the mold on the wall.
Is that a bed sideways? What is that?
That's like a drawer or the bottom of
That's what it looked like. Dresser?
I don't know. I think it's like I think it's a drawer like the inside of it. And that's like the front of it over here. But maybe not. Boy's got a projector from like the 80s. Yeah.
The luggage from the 70s.
This stuff has been here for a long time. So this is not like she's just going and actively gathering things constantly. This is just the accumulation over many, many years. Yeah. Okay. There's someone's poor toys stuffed in his legs are hanging out.
Don't throw away anything that I can use later. I call it keeping what you need, by gosh, and when you don't have money to go buy it later.
Yeah, by gosh, and she's just keeping what she needs, man.
Yeah.
She just has like seed and bags and stuff. There's like one in every room of like either cat food or dog food or seed or. It's just everywhere. It's like, I need to feed my chickens. Let me go to the kitchen. Yeah, I need to feed my cat. Let me go back to my bedroom. Hannah's home became so full, she was forced to move into a single-wide trailer on her property. Oh, so she moved out of her house. All right, so she lived over here, but it became so full of junk, she moved over here. Gotcha.
Mom's been living in the single wide for about 2 years now with chickens.
With the chickens?
She lives in there with the chickens.
About 50 head.
Dude, like, look at, like, this is so sad. They're just stuck in tubs.
Wow.
Like this is... That's the. I thought she's like taking care of them. Maybe they're like the young ones, and she can't let them go outside yet because the dog will get them or something. They're just all on top of each other. There's no room.
That's what was happening last night. They were fighting. You see that? Wound up killing you. Damn.
She pulls out a dead chicken from one of them because they were fighting. But that's sad. That thing looks like it might have been dead for a while. She got heat lamps on them. Oh, buddy, and there's all the poop and the flies.
She's got chicken manure all over it.
Dude, chickens stink.
Bad.
Like, chickens stink, and her house has to be,
It's not even a house.
It's a single wide, too, so
she's got dead animals and just chicken crap everywhere.
Jesus
Where does she sleep?
Yeah, where does she sleep?
Somewhere.
The single wild's worse. The single wild's worse than the house was. It's just little trash. Like, this is just empty bottles. Diet Coke.
Mom does not have heat in the single wide. She doesn't have anything to cook on but a hot plate. Mom can't even get to her kitchen sink.
I was about to say, look, she's doing all right, though. She's out there just getting it done still.
She's munching.
With another freezing winter approaching, Hannah must get her home cleaned out so she can move to a safer location. This lady's been living out here for like 80 years. And now they're like all of a sudden like, there's going to be a cold winter. She might not survive.
Now we care.
Yeah.
That old raggedy trailer and back into my house where I don't freeze my bahiggies off all winter long.
There you go. She wants to get Becky. She wants to freeze her bahiggies off.
My name is Becky, and I'm Hannah's oldest daughter.
It's her oldest daughter. None of these people have teeth.
No.
All their teeth are gone. I mean, I'm sure they had like a fantastically, hygienic upbringing.
Yeah, on the big farm.
Animals are suffering, but I can't sit there and tell Mom that they're suffering.
She's trying to feed them. She just pours the food on top of them because there's no room.
Because if I tell her
that's probably
that,
why the one died, because like it had food all over it. There's like, get him!
They just pecked him to death. Yeah, that's why they fought.
then she's gonna get mad at me and tell me no, they're not suffering.
The animals are being more than tortured. They're not having a life.
So even the kids are like, she is torturing
them.
Yeah,
they're just sitting in those.
I agree.
They're just sitting in okay shape as far as I know. If there's any of them, there's something wrong with them. It's more than I know about.
tell you, I didn't know that they're sick, so whatever. Well,
keep them all down there in their tubs.
The way she treated us kids, and I can't stand that.
She treats the animals the same way she treats the kids. Ooh.
But she draws the line with the animals.
The cops were called.
I was 16 years old when the state of Illinois removed us.
So she lost the kids.
And just kept on trucking?
And just replaced them with chickens, I guess.
Chickens and goats and shit.
Goats and whatever else.
I mean, I hate for any kid to have to go in the system, but at least they got out of that situation because that looks
That
awful.
does not look like
I
how
only
this is.
tolerate her because she is my mother.
Only tolerate because she's your mom? Ooh!
What?
I don't have to punish her. God will.
Damn.
God.
Boy. She's wanting
Damn,
revenge.
this sounds like it's a harsh one.
Yeah, she does. I bet.
God damn.
Watching them come in and clean her mom's house is gonna give her a lot of joy. No, don't throw away any of my stuff.
I'd be just throwing it all away at that point.
I had 16 kids, and 10 of them are still living.
I don't.
Damn.
Is that flex?
What? Is that supposed to be a flex?
10 of her 16 kids are still
10 of her
alive, so she's
16
doing.
kids are
What happened to them? What happened to the ones that didn't make
That's
it?
all we're gonna
They
hear.
don't have nothing
That's
to do with
probably
me.
it.
Fine. If they do, fine. I was living before they was born, and I'll live till I die.
What is it?
Well, I mean, yeah. But,
all right. It's very apparent this
Jesus
lady is
Christ.
working on about like a brain cell and a half.
This woman is lost.
I think
cause,
she's saying,
bro.
like, I don't know, is that her clap back? I was living before they were alive, and I'll live until I'm dead. So, nah.
Well, I mean,
So was every human.
She's not
ever.
wrong with the statement.
Not me, Dane. I'm immortal. I haven't died yet. I'm going to live forever. Take her chickens away, too. Take her chickens away. After her kids were taken away from her in 83, she started to hoard things and animals.
Who in the hell ever heard of hoarding an animal?
Whoever heard of it, Dane?
Yeah.
You can't hoard an animal. An animal will go where they damn well please.
Yeah, they'll just go
Look how far they're going. They're going all the way. Oh my.
Oh, they can just do whatever they want. They just chose me to put them in these tubs. Yuck.
They're just free.
I don't understand why she just doesn't say, okay, I give up on the animals. I don't understand that.
Yeah, now nobody understands this lady. This lady is out in her own universe somewhere
way
to
too
where
far
she's not
gone
hoarding
for anything.
all these animals. They can just go wherever they want. It just happens to be her farm/ranch.
That's tubs.
In front of her double
Not just
wide.
that, but the tubs
in
there.
the container.
Underneath
The way
grace.
she lives, I can't be around her.
I can't see mom live like this anymore.
Yeah, you got the duality here of the daughters too. Like this one's like, I'm so sad. She's still got her teeth though, so she's like, oh, I love my mom, and the other one's like, she's gonna burn in hell.
I can't even look at her.
All right, so the professionals show up, and Hannah refuses to show Dr. Zasio the trailer she's been living in. She's like, no, you're not looking. No, you can't see it. At least she's ashamed
property. Go
to
look.
some extent.
To some.
Hannah is an angry woman, and she wasn't even interested in walking me around and showing me the things that were troubling her.
I don't want to keep just dogging on this lady, but she reminds me of like a Resident Evil bad guy or something. The way she like shambles down the hallways. She's like,
Yeah.
come get
Probably
you.
killed her before.
And the
Resident
setting
Evil.
kind of looks Resident Evil setting, you know?
Probably
It's just
took
kind
her
of
out
like
once or twice.
gross and get me out.
So mom refuses to show her around, but one of the daughters says she'll do it.
When I walked in the trailer, I was almost speechless.
I bet she was. It stinks. I know it stinks.
Devastated.
It's got to be just freaking awful. Oh, look, they got the little
How
reindeer
come you
on the
killed this
wall.
old lady in
Why
Resident
is there
I didn't.
duct tape holding
You
the...
definitely did.
What she got in there?
They just
There's
said she was
rat
a
in
boss.
There's duct tape on that too.
I saw you
We'll
fight
talk
her in
about
that
that
building.
later.
She
We'll talk
kept
about
trying to
that
scare
later.
you.
She wasn't no boss of
She
Resident
kept trying to
Evil.
scare you. That lady in that mansion and kept trying to sneak up on
was
your ass.
overwhelming.
There we go. That's it. That's a nice way to
What do
say
you want?
it freaking
What?
stunk in there.
What is that? What is
the air
that?
quality.
What is that?
I couldn't breathe
Jesus
very
Christ,
good.
what was
And
that?
so they're watching her
What the hell is that?
deterioration from afar.
What is she drinking?
Dan, what do you think she's drinking?
I don't know.
Tanitian
I'm
Moon.
nervous.
That's some delicious old coffee to start your day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a big old glass of cold brew.
Like the longer this episode goes, the more she's like a monster.
Yeah.
Drinking like the sludge, like. I need to grind up more chickens into paste. Okay, so Hannah has agreed to get help to clean out her hoarded home so she can move out of her single wide. Yeah, they keep saying that. This is like the 5th cut we've had of them talking about.
I was saying, and there still have not,
she, like,
nothing has been taken out yet. Nothing has been removed
Nothing
yet.
gets thrown into the dump trucks unless I tell them to.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, she's running the show. Ain't nobody throwing the stuff away. They got the animal experts coming in though.
I've worked with livestock before Yuns was ever born.
Hannah is very comfortable with who she is. I think
she's older than y'all, so she knows better.
She's been doing it for a
working
long
with
time.
animals for 800 years. I know everything there is. You just keep them in tubs until they die.
some space over here for things she wants to keep out of the
house.
house.
Man, they have like a little barn here, and they're going through it, and they're just like, man, it's just as gross as everything else is around here.
We got a bunch of guys with a bunch of trucks that are free. That's why I want
There ain't nothing going out of here.
I'm telling you, half of this is
I don't care what you're telling me. I'm telling you. I own.
Dude, she don't care. She owns this place. This shit hers. You ain't gonna tell her no. She ain't cleaning this up.
No, this is to go nowhere. No.
Y'all came down here to help me, and I don't want y'all to help me. I'm getting rid of all my wire, all my pallets. I need them.
The goal was to give your goats more space. You're saying this is not the way to do it.
No, that stuff stays there.
What about if we just reshuffled it to here?
No,
and here?
I said it stays there. How many times I have to tell you that?
There's beer cans just sitting around on top of stuff, but that's got to stay just like that.
That stays right where it is. She's going to go through it
Don't
later.
you touch it.
All right. Hannah finally calms down enough to sort items from the house. But the team still has to confront her about all her injured animals. Man, how's that going to go?
I'll sue every damn one of you.
You know, Hannah, that's
now, by
right.
God, there's no damn sense of you getting out here, sticking your damn nose in my business. It's none of your business.
She's gonna sue everybody. I
saving
doubt
the
she can
animals.
afford a lawyer. I doubt she can afford a lawyer. All
You're
right.
right. You're right. How dare you save my chickens? They're in there fighting to the death right now. I'm gonna crown one.
Making them stronger.
We got a cockfight going on right now.
So she's been battling this for years. People have been telling her that she don't know what she's doing. She has no idea how to take care of animals for years.
I don't think
How
this
dare they?
happening.
I have
It
been
ain't
battling
happening.
this damn bull for years. Somebody else got their damn nose stuck where they got no business.
And my uncle had a ranch. I've taken care of animals. This lady has no idea what she's doing. She has no
no,
clue
you can tell.
what's going on. So the team decides to leave her alone to cool down. At the same time, her daughter Becky busts. Is this the mad daughter? I hope so. I hope the mad daughter shows up. Because they're never going to get anything done if they just have to keep waiting for her to calm down over every decision.
Right.
But maybe that's part of the plan, you know? Like, yeah. Well, I'll take the money to be on the show, but I'll also just kick up a big stink the whole time, so I just get the money.
Whoa, don't stop with me. Don't stop with me. Whoa. No.
Boy, she ran in like the
Jerry
ultimate warrior.
Let's
Someone played her
go.
interest music. She's going down with no hands.
What the
Where's my
hell?
mama? Where's my mama?
I'm not supposed to get phone calls while I'm at work. Calm down. And she's upset. Calm down. You know she's got a heart. No. Calm down.
She's going on her.
God.
She's swinging.
Golly, they didn't call her at work. Ah, man, the apple don't fall far from the tree then, I guess.
Yeah.
God, Jesus Christ.
Why? I'm trying to figure out why she's mad still. Because mom keeps calling her.
She's at work and they're calling her. She don't want to hear about her mom, I guess. Probably. That's probably what the real reason is. I don't want to hear about her. Just deal with it.
One of the grandchildren was apparently calling Hannah's daughter and saying things that weren't even happening.
Oh.
Well, who would have guessed?
Yeah, okay. So this is it's devolved into like you said. He said she ran like Jerry Springer. This is what this is turning into. Some random family members over here just instigating for no reason.
Everybody's calling me here. I'm not going to deal with my mother getting upset and having a heart
That's
attack.
probably the
That's
one right
him.
there.
That's him.
We
They're
found
like,
him.
Oh shoot! I don't. Oh shoot!
That's that nigga right there. That's that nigga right there.
But I think I'll just
That nigga right there.
Smoke.
Kill
Go
him.
sit back from the side with my cigarette.
Time out. Time out. Bart.
So what is the whole family showing up? There's people out here crawling out of a car.
Nothing gets done.
What is going
What
on
is
here?
happening?
Nothing
Not
gets
none of
done
these
here.
people. They show up when the
Nothing gets
TV
done.
crew's here, but none of them show up to help her.
They got the whole trailer park showing up right now. My God.
Yeah.
For the camera crew's safety and just peace of mind, just their brain cells. They just say go ahead and get out of here because it's gonna just get dumber and dumber as these people keep showing up. Like, Dave, we're from the South. We know how this.
I know exactly how this is gonna go.
This is just gonna keep getting worse.
This is what they call a barn burner, literally, though. You know what I mean? Like this.
Every cousin and uncle and niece is gonna show up and be like, "I know what I heard." You know, someone's gonna start fighting each other on the side.
Robin and I were able to stop her, but she still ended up getting in a fight with her brother.
She got into a fight with her brother. Oh, she's talking about her mom burning in hell now, and she's like over here hugging on her. Oh, mama, they just trying to ruin your life.
10.
She talked about the animals got treated. I don't understand. This is crazy.
No, there's nothing to understand here, Dane.
I can't. I'm boggled.
The only thing you need to understand, Dane, is this right here is the extension cord that runs from the other house
to the single wide.
Yeah, this place is gonna burn down. We ain't got to worry about it. Let's pour it. Get the chickens out.
Barn burner.
Everything's going fine until our
Mark,
Oh, yeah. I knew it. There
Sue Ann.
Dude, I told you, man. I knew it. You have to watch the rest of the episode. I already know.
She should have went for the RKO, bro. He wasn't looking.
Here's old Aunt Linda out here sitting just smoking and watching.
So
She's
literally
like,
nothing is getting it done.
She'll knock the hell out of him and flatten him out.
She go flatten him out, and then I'm only gonna have 9 surviving
Tried
kids
to
out of my
close on
16.
her.
Oh my God.
This family is probably the largest family I've ever seen, and it is by far the most dysfunctional family I have.
She say they the most ghetto family
It's
she
so
ever had
crazy.
to
I feel
deal
like
with.
I feel like I know these people.
I know.
Don't matter how, Dana. Don't matter how successful we get on YouTube.
Family is
Our
still
roots are-
family. Yep. Family is still family.
They're dirty.
They're dirty.
This dude is sitting here in his cutoff shirt. I'm like,
Yep.
I got an uncle. It's not like that. Well, the house remains untouched. Hannah did agree to let some of her injured animals go to the rescue sanctuaries. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. At least they got some animals out.
They are in the best condition and the cleanest cages that we can get for them. And then we will be contacting the state officials on Monday morning.
First thing in the morning, we're calling in the people who can do something about
They gonna
this.
just take them.
Yeah.
They're just gonna take the rest of them.
With only 2 hours left in the day, Hannah's family and the crew pushed through to clean the house. They finally, 2 hours left in the day, they finally get to the house.
It's trash.
Uh-oh.
This family
I can hear in the background, like she's just like bleeding over all the audio.
decided that they were going to do whatever it takes to get this house safe for their mom, and they've done that. But the reality is, this house will be full very quick.
God, look at this baby doll back here.
So the reality is this house will be full very quickly. Yeah, because she doesn't want to get rid of anything.
Sadness. It's
She does
sadness.
not have
that's
any
growing.
plans to actually get rid of shit.
True, yeah.
She does not think that she has a compulsive hoarding problem. She does not see anything wrong with the treatment of these animals, and she's refusing all help.
She don't see nothing wrong with none of it. Boy, oh my, she's even got the freaking popcorn tins over here.
Oh yeah, 3 years worth.
One of those last. God, dude. I remember being a kid and getting these in Christmas. I had one for like.
You must have not got
I
something
don't
for
even know
Garrett's.
why I ate it. Like it sat there for
It's
so
not
long.
even good.
That Garrett's don't last no year. That Garrett's popcorn be gone.
I don't know what
What
it's actually made out of. It's not corn.
Yeah.
It's something else. Some other strange plastic.
That tin
Hannah's
don't make
prognosis
it.
is
Don't
extremely
make it a couple
poor.
weeks.
Probably the worst of any hoarder I've ever worked with.
She's the worst hoarder. Yeah, I believe that. God dang. She refused all offers of aftercare. The chickens were released from the
Like I
cages,
said, this ain't
but
finna
remained in the
work.
property.
This ain't finna work.
Okay, so she just had to let them outside.
Okay, to
In
run
November
free.
2010, the state of Illinois charged Hannah with failure to provide proper shelter and veterinary care to the animals. All right, so the state got involved.
take
That's
them
it. That's all we
away.
know.
Jeez.
I don't know. That's one of those that
That's
I
an
don't
awful
feel
ending.
better after watching. I'm just like, man, those poor
Not at
people,
all. Not at
poor
all.
whole family, all that. That's just
I can't.
pretty nasty lady, to be honest.
Yeah. And it's not even, but it's probably not even all the kids' faults. You know what I mean? Like, that's just probably how they were raised, man. And
Yeah, they're definitely
out
products of their upbringing for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I'm sitting there thinking like they all have that demeanor of like that like you're at a party and that one redneck dude's there and like nobody wants to mess with him because they know he's gonna get too drunk and try to fight everyone.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's the guy that gets laid out every time though. You know what I'm saying?
He's always the dude that just gets punched. He's like, I won. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. That's the end of this video. If today's your birthday, happy birthday! Say toast to my friends. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
I'm going upstairs. He coming down. He gonna walk past me.
Oh,
like
here
I'm
it
gonna
is. Here it is. Yeah.
I said, where you going?
Where you
He
going?
said,
To get some milk and cookies.
He said it so funny, I wanted to hear it again. I said, get some what? He
Some
said,
milk and
cookies. Everybody talking about kids. Everybody talking about how bad kids is. You know it's bad. But see, you can't say kids bad. I said for you. These motherfuckers bad. Sassy, talking head, shaking. Talk to the hand, talk to the hand. Don't tell me all this here. See, it ain't the kid, it's us. See, we some punk-ass parents, see. See, we the puss-ass parents today. See, I need to go back in the old school because there ain't no grandmamas no more. Ain't that a bitch? See, ain't no grandmama. Remember Big Mama? See, Big Mama gone. See, you a grandmama now, what, you 24? Great-grandmama 36. Talking about I ain't babysitting. You know that, man. See, go back in the day, Big Mama. Big Mama was that old mother with that old flower dress on and those swollen ass ankles. And she had a wig on, be cocked to the side. And she slid her feet when she walked. And she hung. That's what I miss. Big Mama. You know you got your ass whooped, so you couldn't even talk when Big Mama was talking to grown folks. Remember that? When Big Mama was talking to somebody, you had to shut what they call the fuck up. If Big Mama was talking to somebody, she said, girl, you know, I went to the store, I got 2 tomatoes, some taters, some lettuce. No, you didn't, Big Mama. And like I said, you when I got the motherfucker, she used to knock the paws in your motherfucking ass. You know you hurt when you cry and you pause. You ever had a pause? When mother hit you in your throat, make your teeth click. You bite the back of your tongue, you can't cry. When you cry like that, man, your soul is up. You hurt. My big mama used to come to school. She would never tell you when she's gonna come. Just pop the up. And all of a sudden, somebody walked in the door, and everybody be whispering, "Who mama that? Who mama that is? Who mama that is?" You can always tell who mama was, because they be playing like they doing some work.
Oh, that's your mama?
Oh, that's your motherfucking mama there. That's when they used to slap the shit at you in the street. Remember how you used to get whooping in the street? Now people get on in your business. Don't do that.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. They got a leash on you at the airport. I see one with a leash on the kid. Come here. Come here. You're going too far. I wish I would put a chain on my goddamn kid. Stay there. Don't move. Don't move, motherfucker. You shouldn't do that. Shut the fuck up. North Carolina, I'm gonna tell you, still you gotta pray for me. See, my mama tell you something. Me and my wife been in the house walking around naked, eating and everything. She get broke, I know who the fuck did it, you know. Now I got 3 new people in my damn house. I got my sister, see, we family. North Carolina, we family. I'm gonna talk to you. We family. I got my sister's children living with me now. I'm about to go crazy like a motherfucker around here, you know. See, my sister on drugs. I ain't ashamed to tell you. Some of your family members fucked up too around here. I ain't ashamed to tell you. But my brother called me, North Carolina. My brother said, he said, Matt, you gotta come home, man.
Right.
I said, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. I said, I'm gonna be there. Now, mind y'all, North Carolina, I know him,
but I don't know.
But I don't know him. You know what I'm talking about? I know the kids, but I don't know these motherfuckers. You know, 2, 4, and 6. Ooh, shit, come help me babysit these motherfuckers. I get there, I'm in court. The judge said the Mack family. I stood up. I said, yes, Your Honor. I'm part of the Mack family. He said, we're going to separate the kids. I said, Your Honor, you mean separate like divide? He said, very good, Mr. Mack, very good. I said, you know what? I said, Your Honor, I can't allow that. I said, my brother and I, we're going to split custody. That must be turning his back on me, like he didn't say shit. Yeah, punk something, my bitch. See, you know, Cain killed Abel, you know what I mean? I said, Your Honor, I'm gonna take the kid for 6 months, and my brother gonna take the kid for 6 months. This punk son of a bitch, get up and walk the f out. I ain't seen him since. If I ever see him, I'm fucking him up on
That's
the
how
night.
you did. I know. That's how you did, for real. You the one ran
Bust
out.
his head to the white and
Damn right. A sweat hold on.
Y'all gonna read about it. Whenever I see this motherfucker, gonna be a misunderstanding. There's gonna be some furniture moving around this motherfucker. I said, Your Honor, I take the kid. Now I got these three, some of them, but excuse my French. That's what I want to say, you know. These motherfuckers on my goddamn nerves. Y'all got to pray for me. And that 2-year-old, she the motherfucker. She the ring leader. This haven't been here before. She a shepherd for the devil. She worked for the devil. Then the 6-year-old, my sister was really getting high with her because she don't talk, she don't say shit. All she do is look at your ass like this here. I told her ass the other day, I said, let me tell you something. If a fire break out, you better have a whistle or a horn or something. Because you're going to be a burn-up motherfucker with me. I ain't got time for no deaf mute. Talk! Holla!
No,
can I live? And the 4-year-old...
I was watching Tropic Thunder earlier, bro. With, Simple Jack.
Crying all the goddamn time. Quit crying, just a push-up or something. I came in the house the other day, man, at 1:30 in the morning. The 2-year-old gonna send the downstairs for some milk and cookies. I'm going upstairs, he coming down, he gonna walk past me like I'm a visitor. I said, where you going? He said, to get some milk and cookies. He said it so funny, I wanted to hear it again. I said, get some what? He said, some milk and cookies. I told him, I said, man, it's too goddamn late for some damn cookies and milk, man. Take your punk ass
I gotta
upstairs
look like that.
and get some rest. That's how I talk to him. I ain't got time for these bad
That's
ass
how he
kids. These
described
kids
him,
are
kinda.
kids. They gonna kill me. I'm gonna kill them. I can see y'all reading Jed and Ebony right now. I can hear you talking. It's a shame how Bernie fucked up those damn kids. I can't get no rest. They walk around the house 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Got their finger under my nose, seeing if I'm breathing, all that kind of shit. Then this other man gonna sit up there, she gonna go upstairs. The 2-year-old, I heard the 2-year-old say, where the cookies and shit? He gonna tell her, him downstairs. Who the fuck is him? Like I ain't got no name or something. Him downstairs. The 2-year-old said, well, I go get this shit myself. She gonna walk her little bow-legged ass down there. I'm standing in the corner. I'm watching her get a little step ladder. She gonna go on over the refrigerator. I said, what the fuck you doing? She looked at me. I'm gonna get some milk and cook. I said, didn't I tell your punk ass boy he couldn't have no goddamn cook? Are you listening when I tell the he could have had now I'm telling your short ass he can't have no goddamn milk cook. Get your punk ass up there before you get fucked up around here. Or she gonna look at me like I'm short, you know. No, Caroline. Everybody in this room know what that look mean. That look mean you want to do something to me. So I backed up. And I told her, bust a move. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something straight off the motherfucking press. I ain't coming for no foolishness. In New York, goddammit, y'all motherfucking women look good. Y'all like a bacon and egg sandwich look good. But I love sex. I love it. Can't do shit no more. And I'm blessed. I'm big boned. I'm heavy structure. I'm hung low. If I pull my shit out,
Shit, hold on, get dog. Kick it.
This is why you so.
You don't understand. I ain't scared of you,
I love this stand-up. This shit is so fucking funny, bro. This is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Him and Chris Tucker's on this shit. Oh my
sex,
god.
man. I love it by the pound.
Oh,
I could
that's
definitely
so
put that
funny.
shit in cans. Can you imagine
I
sex
think that
in
was
cans?
one of the-
Motherfuckers be shoplifting and shit.
Yeah, what was that? It was like All-Star thing.
Folks be playing
That
ball,
shit was
man. They know
hilarious.
what you get ready to do, man. I'm tired. Give me a six-pack and put something going in. Kick it! You don't understand.
You don't understand.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
That outfit he was wearing did look just
Women
like
just do
that.
anything to you,
Except
talk
the thing
to
he
you
had his
the way
own.
you want to talk to somebody. It don't make no more fucking sense. I'm at a bar minding my business, cooling out, just being cool, like I am, chilling. Woman gonna come to me, then she just asked me the goddamn thing she wanna do. She said, Mac, I said, yeah, that's my name. She said, can I ask you a question? I said, yeah. She says, does pussy taste like pumpkin pie? It made me mad as hell. So don't ask me no damn question like that. I never had no pumpkin pie.
Damn question like that. Look, that actually no damn question like that.
You don't understand.
I ain't had no fucking pie before.
I don't think I have either.
I have.
Tired of this shit.
That's not my favorite. That's my favorite. I'm an apple pie guy.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. When you make love to a black woman, I'm gonna tell you how you do it. You got to be good. I'm not talking about myself. Cause you know a fuck ain't number 50 pumps. Count it if you ain't got nothing to do. It ain't number 5 minutes, but the foreplay make it seem longer. But you get a woman, black woman, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care how meek that woman is, how soft-spoken she is. If you're giving her the dick, whatever wrong with you, she gonna let you know. You can have a patch on your eye, your leg could be broke. If you get up there, she'll be like, woo, shit. You patch-eye motherfucker. You broke leg son of a bitch. You know you in this motherfucker. Kick it!
Yeah. Shut up.
You don't understand, goddamn.
Come on, he said, kick it. You don't understand.
Is this man okay?
I don't think
what's
so.
funny when you make
that
love
guy's
to a
not
woman
okay. Not
and she
okay.
on top and the phone
The
ring,
phone ring.
that's some funny shit. When she on the phone ring, man, every time she, the phone be ring, ring, ring. You get cool and shit. Ring, baby, don't answer. Ring, I gotta answer. Ring, baby, don't answer. Ring, it might be a job. Ring. And every time, she pick up the phone, start fiddle-faddling with, when she pick it up every time she try to talk, give her the dick. She'll be like, hello. What? What I'm doing? This when you get what I'm doing? Oh, nothing. So I love my black peoples. I'm gonna tell you something, but we gotta stop the violence, we gotta vote. Stop the violence and vote. I mean that. Stop this violence. I was in Chicago, I did a show for Cook County Jail. And over 40% of the brothers in jail for nothing. And they had a little survey, a little panel thing. We got to ask the inmates questions, So I asked the inmate, I said, hey, my brother, what you in for? He said, nothing. Brothers got this thing about being a punk. What is a punk? I never did understand that for the sake of my life. He said, nothing. That's how long you in for? He said, ever? Now, it's a long time. You take the 4.
Ever. You just ever.
I said, man, so what you in for? I ain't no punk.
I ain't no punk.
I didn't tell on my boy. I I said, what? You in jail for another motherfucker? No, you ain't no punk. You a new
New
fool.
fool.
Cause I'd be damned if I serve time for any of you motherfuckers.
Man.
I'd be in court just like this.
Hey.
Judge be like, who are you? I be like, punk. Your Honor, he killed that motherfucker. Shot him in the head 4 times, kicked him in the face. I tried to call you, but the line was busy.
What the line was busy.
You don't understand.
I tried to call you, but the line was
I'll call you, but the line was busy.
You ever notice something, man? How
damn,
how they
so
take
funny.
original song and make a remake, and the remake sound better than the original song? I written the song my motherfucking self. Called "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
You took it.
What? The black version.
You had it.
I said, take. I said, take. Me out into the ball game. Take. I said, take. Me out with the crowd. Now buy me some peanuts. Buy me some peanuts. Buy me. Fuck you looking dead at me singing like that for? You make me feel like I'm next, goddamn. Don't look.
You looking dead at me for?
Get outside. I like white folks. You died last night, they bury you the next day. Fuck. They ain't got you ain't no use to them. You can't do nothing. Fuck, I'm keeping you around for 3 or 4 goddamn days. You costing me money. Motherfucker died dead. Fuck, get rid of him. That's Bobby. That was Bobby. Fuck him. White folks don't bullshit. He's dead. Fuck him. Let's move on. We gotta have 4 days for this dead.
I know, man.
We gotta have the motherfucker visitation, the wake, the funeral, and the burial.
Oh, man.
Black folks, we something else. Don't tell me I've been black a long time.
I feel it, bro.
That wake fucks me up when you just sit there in front of a coffin.
You just gotta sit
and
there.
look at it.
I never understood that. I'm sorry.
I just want to sit here.
And every now and then, motherfucker look like he breathing.
Yeah, bro.
Motherfucker breathing.
That motherfucker breathing.
And white funerals, man, the next day they shit be lighted up, coffin sitting in the fucking middle, white sheets, God come sing a song, and the Lord is good. He's so mercy, and
I get it, man.
Not see. Thank you. They close that motherfucking coffin and go about the goddamn business. Black singers gotta make you cry.
Oh, God.
They gotta make you hurt.
Yep.
They gotta make you feel pain.
Why are you crying?
Like that.
Just like,
sing a old
just like
fucked
that.
up song. Oh, precious Lord. I gotta look at the deceased family. Dead at them.
Dead at them.
Just Lord.
Eye to eye.
Right there. No blinking. No blinking, too.
Lead me on. Fuck you looking dead at me singing like that. You make me feel like I'm next, goddamn. Don't I'm gonna bust this bitch head before we get outside. This motherfucker singing to me like I gotta come on me, man.
Oh my god, that nigga is hilarious, boy. God damn.
Today's story is a classic scary cabin in the forest story.
That motherfucker
but
looking dead at me,
very-
man. Oh shit. Like, stop looking at me, dog.
Bro, I looked away from you specifically. He's
But he was getting it too.
Hey, Bernie Mac, that was good shit too. Well
Yeah,
done.
I almost
said,
forgot.
take.
I almost forgot.
Take. Meow.
I mean, that's
about Bernie, you can't tell me you forgot about Bernie. Damn, I just forgot it was 08, huh? Jesus, it's been that long. Shit.
I know. Alright. I'll be right back. Get up. Use the bathroom real quick. I'll think about coming back.
Yeah, I know. Take.
Oh, Lord. All right. I did, man. I was in there trying to gush to my brother about the shit, man. They put their foot in this shit. DR, what's up, man?
In my life, 1 egg, 1 apple,
He
1
just
egg.
hit it
Okay,
right
welcome
in
back
there.
to I am too close to having high glucose. Big heaping scoop of cocoa powder. Now she said this part is optional, but it helps it rise. Baking powder, little teaspoon. Okay, she made her cake in a big bowl. I'm using 2 Rumpelstiltskins to make mine. Okay, this better work. If I swear, the shadow that follows.
Oh my God, what a
$3.50
song.
for 30 minutes.
Don't get me
Okay, now
started
put it in
on
your
that one.
refrigerator for about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to say what I gotta say.
If it kind of was for your own better good, though.
It's cake, and it's delicious.
You can eat a whole chocolate cake every night.
You can't eat
A whole one?
Yeah,
Every night?
it wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. Check this out. This is
Down
cool.
road, everybody wants to rule the world. If this isn't cursed, then I don't know what is.
I just listened to part of it. I was enjoying it. I figured I'd wait till you got back for the rest.
I made this shit hard for us,
Oh shit.
Oh God. I think his computer's starting to smoke.
feel like you're gonna need a nice cup of tea after all of that. Cause it's a lot of screaming.
That was a lot.
A lot of strain on the vocal cords.
Very, very true.
Everything happened for a reason. So you blessed, you still here.
Ready to get scared?
I guess so, man.
This story is a classic scary cabin in the forest story, but with a very big plot twist. But before we get into that story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload once a week. So if that's of interest to you, the next time the like button is looking to adopt a pet, tell them you just rescued a puppy and you'd love for them to adopt it. And when they say yes, go ahead and drop your puppy off, but don't tell them that your puppy is actually a hangry saltwater crocodile. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. Okay, let's get into today's story. On the night of October 17th, 2019, a 47-year-old woman named Ada Quintal stepped out of her family's cabin in rural Michigan to take her dog for a walk and have a smoke. It was very late. It was about 1:30 in the morning. Now, this cabin where she was staying was very isolated. It was about a half mile away from any neighbors, but Ada actually enjoyed the solitude. You know, she was surrounded on all sides by forest and swamps, and the wilderness actually made Ada feel a lot safer than when she was back home in the densely populated Detroit area where she lived full time. And this was because just a few months earlier, when she had been back home in Detroit, she had been the victim of an unprovoked attack. She had been out in the city around all these people in broad daylight, and this guy came up to her and just jumped her, broke her nose, gave her a concussion, and then ran off. But the scariest part of this attack was not the fact that she had been brutalized. It was that this guy did not appear to have any reason to attack her. He didn't know Ada, and Ada had not been robbed or anything. It was like he just randomly identified her and attacked her. And the guy had never been caught. And so this ordeal had had such a profound impact on Ada that it really began to affect her health, both mentally and physically. She started to just kind of decline. And on top of that, she had been laid off from her engineering job, and so now she was unemployed and seriously depressed. And so recently, when Ada's uncle had called her and offered to pay her to come out and live in this 2-story family cabin and fix it up for the winter, Ada had jumped at the chance. I mean, not only would this solve her unemployment issue, but also she loved this cabin. It had been in her family for 75 years, and some of her fondest childhood memories were in this cabin. And so she looked at this as a chance to kind of get away from the city and just be in her happy place and kind of reset and recover from the trauma of the attack. And so for the past week, Ada and her boyfriend had been staying in this cabin and doing small repairs and cleaning it up. But 2 days earlier, her boyfriend had to leave and go back to the city where they were actually fixing up another property, a condo. And so now it was just Ada and her dog. But that was totally fine with Ada. She liked being out here by herself, so this was no big deal. But tonight, she was feeling frustrated because she couldn't sleep. About an hour earlier, she had taken a pill to help her sleep, but so far it hadn't worked, and so she was feeling kind of wired and anxious. And so she had decided to go on a walk with her dog in hopes that that would clear her mind and allow her to finally get some rest. Now, these roads that surrounded this cabin were kind of small and zigzaggy. And there weren't any street lights. I mean, this is not exactly a good place to go for a nighttime walk. But Ada knew this place like the back of her hand, and she also carried a 9mm pistol in her pocket, you know, just for protection. And so after walking for a few minutes down one of these dark, winding roads, Ada's dog stopped to relieve himself on a bush. So as the dog was going to the bathroom, Ada just casually smoked and waited. But at some point, the dog just stopped going to the bathroom, turned slightly, and began growling, and its ears perked up, and it was looking off into the darkness right ahead of them. And so Ada instinctively took her flashlight and raised it up and aimed it in the direction her dog was looking. And right away, the cone of light illuminated these 2 eyes looking right back at Ada. And immediately Ada knew what she was staring at. It was a mountain lion. And so doing her best to stay calm, Ada slowly reached into her pocket to pull out her gun, but before pulling it out, the 2 eyes blinked shut, and then she heard it kind of turn and run off into the forest. It was gone. Once Ada was sure the mountain lion really was gone, she breathed a sigh of relief and then very quickly tugged on her dog's leash. They turned around and she hustled back towards the cabin. When Ada reached her cabin, which was all lit up because she had left all the lights on before she had left, she jumped up the front steps, she opened up the door, she went inside with her dog, and after letting her dog off the leash, she shut and locked the door. Then she grabbed her phone and texted her boyfriend to tell him about this mountain lion. And then after hitting send, Ada felt relieved to be back in her cabin, but at the same time, she still felt very on edge. I mean, she had been, just a few feet away from a mountain lion in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere. But as Ada was doing her best to calm herself down, she heard this noise coming from outside the living room window, almost like twig snapping, like somebody was walking past the window. And so the way this cabin was set up is when you first walked inside, you were in the kitchen, and then the back half of the cabin was a living room, and then there were also stairs leading up to a second floor. But from in the kitchen, you had a clear line of sight into the living room and vice versa. It was kind of like one big room with two functions.
Best case
and so from
scenario,
where Ada
it
was
is a
standing in
mountain
the kitchen,
lion and
she
not
could clearly
Jason.
see the window in the living room where this noise had kind of come through. But because the inside of the cabin was all lit up and the outside was dark, from her perspective, all she could see was a reflection on that window. So to look outside that window to see what had made that noise, she would need to get right up next to the window.
Yeah, we'll go
so
right.
Feeling pretty nervous at this point, she walked across the cabin, she made her way towards this window, and then she pressed her face right up against the glass to look outside. But all she saw outside was just darkness. I mean, there was nothing out there. And so Ada stepped back from the window and started to wonder if maybe the sound she had just heard was maybe that mountain lion. Maybe it followed her back here.
That old lady was from Resident Evil, and now we got Leon.
But also she was thinking to herself, mountain lions are not known for being aggressive towards humans, and they wouldn't come up to her cabin like this and prowl around outside. That's just not what mountain lions do. But Ada didn't really have any other explanation, and so she told herself, it's gotta be nothing, there's nothing out there, this is a safe place. And so she kind of forgot about the noise, and she took off her coat and put her stuff down, and then she sat down on the couch in the living room, turned on the TV, and tried to relax. But only about 20 minutes later, when Ada had finally relaxed and was even thinking about getting into her bed and going to sleep, she heard another noise coming from that same window in the living room. And this time, when she looked up and looked out that window, despite the reflections inside the cabin, she could clearly tell there was something moving outside of her cabin. And it was definitely not a mountain lion. It looked like a man. And so Ada instinctively lunged for her gun on the coffee table and then darted behind the couch and crouched down to make sure whoever was out there couldn't see her. And then, with gun in hand, she began calling out to the person out there that, hey, I'm armed. If you come in here, I'm going to shoot you. But it was just silence. And then Ada strained her ears to try to hear any sound that would give away where this person went. Were they still outside that window? Had they moved somewhere else? But all she could hear was the sound of the wind whipping outside and an owl hooting off in the distance.
Man.
But then, right as Ada was starting to wonder, did I really see somebody out there? Is this all in my head? That's when she heard the distinct sound of footsteps on her front porch.
Oh, hell no.
And so again, Ada had to stifle a scream, and she darted to the other side of the couch, preventing the person from the front of the house to see her now. Then she grabbed her phone and she was dialing 911, and she was about to hit call when she stopped herself. And she began to wonder, am I just totally overreacting here?
No.
I don't know if there's somebody out there. I could be hearing things. Or maybe it's just like an animal or something. And also, deep down, Ada knew that ever since that attack in Detroit that summer, that basically everything scared her.
NBA
and she was starting to wonder if maybe she was just being totally paranoid and there was nothing going on. And she didn't want to embarrass herself by calling 911 and having them come out here. That's and
probably weirder stories have happened.
And so Ada decided she would call her boyfriend. And so she called her boyfriend. And as the phone is ringing, she's listening intently for any other footsteps outside, but she can't hear anything. And then her boyfriend, he didn't pick up. It's also like 2:30 in the morning at this point, but her boyfriend doesn't answer. And so after that, she tries calling one of her friends, and her friend does pick up. And right away, Ada just began telling this friend about all the things that had happened that night, from going out and seeing the mountain lion and then coming back in, hearing the sound and now hearing the footsteps on the front porch. And, she was worried that maybe she was just making it all up, but she was still really scared. And even though Ada was trying to be composed as she was telling her friend, her voice began to crack and she began to cry because she really was scared. And the friend just said, look, I'm going to call the police on your behalf. It seems like it's worth having them come out just to make sure you're really okay. Give me the address and I'll tell them where to go. And so Ada would give her friend the address, but she told the friend, thank you, but do not call right now. Just please stay on the phone for a minute and let me just do a quick investigation. Let me look out the windows, and just really make sure that this is nothing before you call the police. And so the friend said, okay, look around, but then I'm calling the police. And so, with her phone and her gun in hand, Ada very carefully crept out from behind the couch, keeping a low profile, staying below the sight line of all the windows. And she crept from the living room into the kitchen towards the front of the house. And she walked over to the sink. And she very slowly raised her head until she could just barely peek through the window right above the sink that overlooked the front porch. Because remember, that was the last place she had heard sounds, from the front porch. And so she very carefully peeks and looks out the window.
Cable guy.
Nobody's on the porch. It's just empty, dark forest.
That's how bears. That's how bears
Ada let
sound.
out a relieved,
I don't know. I
half
kind of
laugh,
picture
and
it.
stood all the way
I
up.
kind of
And
imagine
felt totally
it'd be a
ridiculous
deep voice.
because clearly she had just imagined, all these people wandering around
really
outside
worried
of her
if
house. And so she was about to tell her friend that, hey, sorry, there is no issue here. Don't call the police. But before she could get the words out, Ada happened to turn around and was looking back towards the living room, and she froze. Because there, in that same window she had heard those sounds coming from in the living room, was now the silhouettes of two men, clear as day, just looking in the window right at Ada. And so, acting purely on instinct, Ada just raised her gun and aimed it at these two men, and to her horror, the two men also raised guns and aimed them right back at Ada. And so Ada just started firing her gun at the window, and these men began shooting back at her, and right before Ada leapt to the ground, she was pretty sure she hit one of the men in the head with one of her rounds, and so she lands on the ground. It's absolute pandemonium at this point, and her friend, who's still on the phone, is screaming like, what's going on? What's going on?
Shooting,
and all
clearly
Ada could
call
think
the
to do was
police.
yell out, there's two men, they're shooting at me, I think I shot one of them. And the friend is screaming, I'm gonna call the police. And then the line goes dead, and Ada, who's crouched down behind the kitchen island at this point, she realizes all the shooting has stopped. It's now dead silent in the cabin. And so for a second, Ada was thinking to herself, maybe I managed to shoot both of them, and that's why it's quiet right now. But then another thought began to enter her head, that maybe she had only shot one of them, and the other survivor was moving into position to maybe ambush her. And so as she's running through what she's gonna do, she hears this horrible, loud thumping sound right above her in the second floor of the cabin. Now, Ada knew at this moment she should just get her dog and run. Because if this second shooter has survived and has now come into her cabin and is upstairs, that means the forest is now clear and she can make a run for it. But as she sat there by the island, still clutching her gun, in this beloved family cabin of hers, she began thinking about the fact that ever since that attack in Detroit over the summer, that had totally wrecked her life and made her scared of everything. And
This sounds like a legitimate reason to be scared.
Marching around in her second floor, she made a decision. She was going to stand her ground and fight. So she took
I feel like I've
breath,
seen a movie
stood
like
up,
this.
with gun in hand, she made her way to the stairs.
Like I know I've seen a movie like this.
I wonder. What movie do you think?
I
can't remember the name of it, but it was the same.
It's no secret
the
that
lady
a lot
was
of the
blind,
stories
though,
I've
I
covered
think.
over the years, and so this would be Pillar's story of
They can't keep everything the same.
Genuinely changing.
It was one of the two.
Oh, geez, that's crazy. That makes it even more crazy.
The police arrived at the cabin about 30 minutes later because Ada's friend did call the police, and she warned them that as far as she knew, there could be at least 2 gunmen there, and maybe Ada had shot one of them. She wasn't sure. And so when the police arrived, they showed up, guns drawn, and they walked up to the cabin and they searched the outside, but there was nobody out there. It was silent. And then when they made entry into the cabin, they saw clearly there had been a shootout. I mean, there were bullet holes all over the place, broken windows. But after searching the cabin top to bottom, they didn't find anybody. No Ada, no shooters. However, they did find Ada's terrified dog inside of the cabin, and the dog would be just fine. Now, once the cabin was secured of any threats, the police would do another comprehensive search looking for any evidence that would kind of tell them, where Ada or these shooters had gone. And during this secondary search, they would find Ada's shoes and her cell phone on the roof of the cabin, and they would also find her gun on the ground not far from the roof, suggesting maybe she had fallen off the roof or jumped from the roof, but they were kind of located roughly in the same area. And during this secondary search, they wouldn't find Ada or the gunman, but they would find Ada's cell phone and her shoes on the roof of the cabin, and they would also find Ada's gun on the ground not far from where her shoes and cell phone had been found. But that was it. Police immediately launched a massive search in the forest surrounding the cabin, but despite looking all over the place, they could not find any signs of Ada or her attackers. Police checked local hospitals to see if maybe the man that Ada had shot had shown up seeking medical attention, but as far as they could tell, he hadn't. And so pretty quickly, the police theorized that maybe there were no gunmen. Maybe what really happened here is Ada's boyfriend attacked her, and he was responsible for whatever happened to her. But when police checked on Ada's boyfriend, it would turn out he had a rock-solid alibi. He had been with Ada's adult son at the time Ada had gone missing. And Ada's own son said, yes, for sure, he was with me. He did not do this. But after that, the police thought, okay, well, maybe if Ada's boyfriend didn't do this, maybe he hired other people to hurt Ada. But there was no evidence of any strange financial transactions, and as far as they could tell when they did some digging, there was no strife in Ada and her boyfriend's relationship. So there was no clear reason why he would want to hurt her. And so that lead also kind of fell flat. Police would confirm that Ada was attacked that previous summer by this random guy in Detroit.
We have no idea about any of the people outside or anything.
That, maybe this guy, this attacker, who had never been caught, had maybe tracked Ada down to finish off the job. But that seems so far-fetched and just unlikely that that basically was shut down as well. And as the days passed, the evidence that was coming in only made the case more confusing. For example, there were all these bullets fired during this big shootout in the cabin, and when they examined the actual bullets they extracted from the walls and the floor and the ceiling, they were all from Ada's gun. However, outside and inside the cabin, they found all these different shell casings, suggesting that those bullets had been fired from different weapons, i.e., maybe the attacker's weapons. And so as the weeks passed by and Ada and her attackers were not found, people began to speculate that, maybe this was all an elaborate setup by Ada just so she could disappear. Or other people thought maybe she was abducted by aliens. I mean, there were lots of theories surrounding this, but basically nobody knew what happened. And then pretty soon, the case just went completely cold. That is, until December 21st, 2019, so about 2 months after Ada's disappearance. And on that day, Ada's family decided to drain a pond that was near that cabin in the woods. At this point, the family was so desperate for closure that they were prepared to do just about anything to find Ada and to figure out what happened to her. And so even though this pond had previously been searched by the police, they drained this pond, and sure enough, they find Ada. She was deceased, and her body was found about 300 yards away from the cabin, and she was covered in only about a foot of water. Now, initially, the speculation was, well, here you go. She must have been chased out of her cabin by these attackers, and she was shot and killed, and this is where she fell. But after a quick examination of her body, it was clear she had no bullet wounds on her anywhere. In fact, she didn't even have any bruises on her or any major scrapes or cuts or anything, so it didn't even seem like she had been in any sort of physical struggle at all before she died. In fact, unless she had drowned, it really just seemed totally unclear how she had died. It was not until the medical examiner did Ada's autopsy that all this baffling evidence began to make sense. It would turn out, in the wake of that horrible random attack that Ada had suffered over the summer, that Ada was actually doing far worse than she let on to her family and friends. She had basically begun to cope with her trauma and anxiety with substance abuse. And so on the night that she had died, she was likely feeling totally stressed out and anxious, and she couldn't sleep as a result. And so she had taken some Valium, which is a fairly strong sedative, and also some anti-anxiety medication. But after taking those pills, she still wasn't tired. And so that was when she decided to, go out for a walk with her dog, to clear her head, and have a smoke. But it was not cigarettes that she was smoking. She was smoking methamphetamine, known simply as meth. And meth is a very strong stimulant that people like because it makes them feel very strong, confident, and alert.
She was down real bad.
It was a powerful antidote to the helplessness she was feeling all the time from the attack she had suffered that summer. But one of the many downsides of meth is that it can make you extremely paranoid. And so during her walk that night, as she's smoking meth, she sees a mountain lion, which terrifies her. And then after the mountain lion trots off, it was like that jolt of adrenaline and fear from seeing the mountain lion didn't subside because of smoking meth. It was like the meth sent her into this paranoia overdrive that she couldn't escape from. And so when Ada went back inside of her cabin, she very likely did see people in her windows. But almost certainly it was just her own reflection. But again, she's in this meth-induced paranoid state. And so instead of realizing it was her own reflection, she thought it was like intruders coming to get her. And before long, she'd raised her gun and thought the people outside were raising their gun back at her. But again, it's just her reflection. And so when she was shooting, she was basically having a shootout with herself. And then as for, the strange noises she was hearing, like the footsteps on the second floor, very likely those were just natural sounds kind of happening outside. She's out in the middle of a forest. There's lots of noises that are totally natural at night. But again, she's in this paranoid state, and so she went upstairs to confront the person.
I don't know what you're talking
didn't
about.
see anybody. body, and then police theorized that she must have, climbed out onto the roof to hide from these attackers, and then at some point, for reasons unknown, she leapt from the roof or climbed down or something, leaving behind her cell phone and shoes on the roof. She left her gun on the ground, and then she ran off into the forest, where she ultimately collapsed, 300 yards away in a foot of water, where she died not from drowning, but from a combination of hypothermia and also a toxic combination of drugs in her system. And so in the end, the danger that Ada was trying to escape was in her own mind.
Damn, that's crazy.
Before I became a professional, strange, dark, and mysterious storyteller,
Mr. Ball, I don't like you. I don't even like Buddy.
That's crazy, man. That ain't cool. You know what I mean?
I mean, you don't even have to be doing that, though. You have to tell me scary-ass stories like that.
This Cam Newton. Get that back. Oh, look, it's Cam Newton.
He is not. Yeah, I've been watching this.
Oh, I knew you was gonna try. Oh, I knew you was gonna try me. I knew you was gonna try me.
Yeah, he been,
I knew you was gonna try me, bro.
Wow.
Oh my God, I'm right there. I knew it. Look at 29. That's me though, bro.
I'm gonna let Cam Newton send us out. Cam Newton, send us out.
Send us out, Cam Newton. Thank you. Thanks, Cam.
No way. No way. They gotta stop this animation. They gotta.
I don't think it was.
Bro, they gotta stop this animation, bro.
You just stop. You gotta get
Cisco.
Are you? What are you up to today?
Man, that's a fumble. That's really a fumble.
To hop on the game?
Probably about to cook a whole 2 chickens.
Please do.
Like, let me have some.
You